I love sitting back and just listening to you guys. That's my favorite part about it.
Guys,
okay?
can I be honest? I play D&D for the yapping.
Hell
So do
yeah.
I.
The
Hell
combat's
yeah.
kind of like secondary to it to me. Like, it's still super fun, but I like
Yeah.
talking.
I play D&D just to piss you guys off with my voice.
I know.
See, that's
know.
crazy.
Okay. Speaking of Syl, last session we picked back up underwater in his basement fighting for oxygen.
Not drowning this time. I am not.
Basement is not flooding. We have.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that happened last time. That was a fun little interlude we had last time. I enjoyed that.
Okay. Where we actually picked back up was Delphine's after a rest, where Halgrim gave Keel the sewer pipe to call a swarm of rats, to which, Aubrey freaked out about, and then she promptly
Obviously.
killed, cooked, and then ate a rat. You all then head out for the day, firstly heading towards the glass mine. Upon your arrival, you find two big groups of dwarves, arguing and fighting amongst one another. C and Halgrim recognize one of the groups to be the, among the Oak Bloods. The others are obviously miners on their job site. The two groups eventually split, and you speak to a woman who appears to have been leading the miners during the argument. She introduces herself as Vasmora, head of the Deep Watch. You inquire about what happened, and she vents her frustrations. This lets you know that the Oakbloods have expanded both in numbers and in influence among the various guilds in the city. The influence they've gained appears to have only been gained in the past 2 weeks or so. Along with that, they've taken a vested interest in the mine, specifically seeking a way deep into it. You part ways with Vasmora and begin to discuss the implications of this, alluding to Bromder maybe having told the Oakbloods about, the severing. After this, you head to the House of Endless Twilight, where Delphine speaks to Saffron while you all take a tour of the Starlit Temple. Lady Amalcia Mayana takes notice of Delphine before promptly leaving with a few of the other, drow acolytes. During the conversation with Saffron, Delphine confides in him and warns him of the Oakblood problem in an attempt to get more information from him. This leads to him telling her that, that also Bannerhold has petitioned an envoy party to be given detail about a way they have discovered to do their own version of the severing. After a long talk between them, it seems like Saffron could be trusted, and Delphine tells him that she knows how the severing is conducted and that the implications of all of it may be worse than they initially thought. Saffron, visibly shaken by this, vows to keep her secret, but recommends that at least some of it should be told to Lady Mayana. And he then states that he would set up a meeting for Delphine and her, and you all, reconvene and head back to Delphine's, where you deliberate some more before once again heading back into the Cinder Market to check on Aubrey's armor, along with buying some spell scrolls. After which you head towards Hammer's Keep to speak to Gulthar, your contact at the Vein Accord. Gulthar brings you to his boss and head of the Vein Accord, Wesser Shatterfoot. At first, the Deep Gnome seems too busy to be paying attention to you, but after Aubrey makes a fuss and claims to be someone important for Bannerhold, he invites you into his office. A lot is discussed here, so I'm just going to read out some bullet points that I wrote down. While Aubrey made a fuss, C noticed that a finely dressed dwarf woman was eavesdropping. Wesser admits that the Oakbloods are influencing the guilds. They are doing this because the Oakbloods proved that they have information about the severing, i.e. via the obsidian having a slight influence over the weave. The Oakbloods are keeping the actual inflow very close to their chests. Wesser says that Aeronaut, head of the Iron Vow, won't do anything against anyone unless there's evidence of actual wrongdoing. Wesser also says that if you leak his info, Aeronaut and the Vow will, quote-unquote, silence you. The Glass Exchange potentially might be deeply involved with the Oakbloods, but nothing is confirmed. The Oakbloods send a dwarf named Gunvar to Hammer's Keep as a sort of a an informant, a sort of middleman, a go-between, and he describes him as a dwarf with black hair, a shortish beard, and scars. The Oakbloods want direct access to the living obsidian and are actively working toward it. After your discussion with Wesser, you head back into the Cinder Market where we find ourselves right now. You have just been approached by a dwarf kind of fitting the description of Gundra, along with a few other, Oakbloods among them. And he says that he needs to speak to one of you as he is staring at Halgrim, to which, under his breath, Halgrim casts Enemies Abound on one of the men. The Oakbloods try to control their man, but the one up front, the one standing in front of you, he pulls out a sending stone and said, "Make it stop now, or I'll make the call to my friends outside of your brother's house." Right. So, just in case, as we are sort of in a heated moment here, I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative.
Oh,
Just
it's
in
like
case.
that, is it? Oh, it's like that.
Just in
Yes,
case.
like that.
Just in
it's like
case.
that.
Hold on.
Bloody
Let
You're a
me
bad person.
put you guys up at the top here.
Hey guys, it's great
I
to be
see
back
Aubrey at
playing
the top of
D&D,
the
by the
screen.
way.
Yeah, Aubrey's up there. There we go. Okay, hold
Oh
on.
yes. Oh yeah, look at me.
I'll put you guys, everyone up
I
here.
look
My
good.
screen hasn't changed. No.
See him at the very top. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cute.
Here we go. Okay. Hold on. I was doing some editing for a proper token for Keel this morning, but it's a work in progress. Work in progress.
What happened to her?
Her wings are cut at the moment. I have to fix them and make the beak smaller
no.
and move some things around. It's fine. Okay, let me do this. Here we go, and we'll just see how things go. We'll see.
Oh.
Oh damn!
She was ready to slap someone.
No kidding. Okay. Oh, huge. Okay. All right. Let me do a thing over here. Aubrey, you two.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Distracted.
Nice. Okay, very
Wait,
good.
Halgrim and Keel went crazy.
Yeah.
Mm.
You all did kind of good.
Well, Delphine didn't.
Well,
Listen,
yeah.
relax. Why you gotta throw me out
Carrying
there
bro.
like that? Damn. I'm the healer, okay? So me like popping off in the beginning just doesn't.
That's actually
work,
true. You know, it's
but-
such a great point. Such a great point.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me move back over here quickly. Let's do.
Do we have a C tonight or no?
We do not.
No.
It's a maybe, but like probably not.
Probably not. Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Just for a second. Right. Okay, so Keel, you are first to act if you wanted to do anything in this regard. We're sort of at like a little bit of a standstill. We're in a crowded area. We're like in the middle of the market. There are like, civilians just walking around everywhere. Did you want to do anything?
So they've just kind of like mildly threatened them, yeah?
Yeah.
Keel's going to jump on top of Spines and like kind of balance on top of Spines. And she's going to pull out the pipe of the sewers.
God damn it.
If you guys don't do anything, I'll have this ready.
She'll play the flute.
Okay. So you're essentially holding an action to
Yeah.
summon a swarm of rats. Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Trust me. None of you want to hear her play the flute.
Please don't play the flute, Keel, please.
Okay. Is that your turn? Did you want to do anything else?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Halgrim.
I think Halgrim's still at the back. And hearing this, so the enemies around is still going, but he's just said, "Stop it, or I'm gonna contact the people with your brother." Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Halgrim will kind of step forward a little bit. What do you want, dear?
We're just trying to have a chat.
That's it.
That's it.
I'll end enemies around that.
Okay, and you see the guy in the back. He's like going to like draw. He has like a mace at his side. Is attempting to swing at the guy who's trying to calm him down, but quickly he sort of comes to his senses, like shakes his head. And, the big guy up front, he looks back and he's right. Okay, good. At some point, and he sort of tucks the sending stone like back into his like waistband. And he's here in the next, I would say, day, you need to head down to the Hollows, speak to Gul'dan.
And if I don't,
I think you know what the consequences are if you don't.
can I just do an insight check now that he's put that sending stone away? Can I just see if he was bluffing or not?
Yeah, give me insight.
Anyone?
He seems confident enough that he would be able to, him and his boys would be able to handle, you in this situation. Just here in a very, public place, with a lot of them, and you can see like as he went to tuck it back into his waistband. There, like in the distance behind him, there's a small river of lava that's sort of flowing just behind them. There's a bridge crossing it. He see that he looked at a couple of guys who were also standing on the bridge. So whether or not he was being truthful about having someone at your brother's house, he at the very least has backup plans. He seems to be being honest about what he said, but also he's got other reassurances here.
Okay. Okay, I hear you.
Right. Good. I think that it'd be best if you bring all your friends here. And he sort of looks at the rest of you and he's smiling. Does that sound alright by you, old man?
Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice, sir.
And he walks forward and he pats you on the shoulder and he's right. Glad we're on the same page then.
When he does that, can I try and pickpocket the stone?
Ooh, yeah. Give me sleight of
He's
hand.
up and close. So.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious me. Can I use my luck to make him lucky? Probably not, huh?
No. Hold on. Give me a second.
No, I know I can't.
Yeah, that's about right. Okay. He, as you, as he pats you on the shoulder and you sort of like go to slide your hand to grab the stone, he instead sort of like pulls back his coat a little bit. Blackstone is a city of, crafting, invention, new shit is coming up all the time. It looks like instead, as you go to reach for his waistband, he flashes what we would know to be a 6-shooter revolver.
He's strapped.
And
Wait, we got guns in this universe?
He's very rudimentary.
Fuck, man.
Do I recognize that thing? Have I ever seen anything like that before?
He really decided to pull out the gun. I was too much power for us to pass quick.
Is
Turtle's
this
about to
like
get
a common
shot.
thing? I'm from a military place. I assume if this is a weapon, I would know about it.
This is I would say Halgrim's seen prototypes of this, but this isn't a widely spread thing. This is
I've never seen this before.
Nope.
Oh, I am very interested in that.
But he flashes it and he sort of holds a hand on it, and he's still got his hand on your shoulder. He's think again. He sort of pulls back a bit.
Die hard.
Watch out, Halgrim. He's got a wand.
Thank you. I was trying to think of what I could relate it to. I was trying to what? We don't know what a gun is. What would it look like? Oh,
It's a wand. It's a wand.
Like what?
Yeah.
What does a gun look like that isn't a gun?
It's a very strange wand.
He steps back and he's right. Well, I'll see you down at the Bleeding Branches Inn, huh? And he sort of, looks back to the other guys and he's, come on, and he is walking in the direction of Hammer's Keep.
Halgrim.
Aye.
You know that guy?
Not personally, but I know them.
Well, yes. I assume that's the Oakbloods, no?
Mm-hmm.
And they want us to go meet with the big man.
Apparently so.
Suki, thank you for the 52
And you
months.
got
I
no
appreciate it.
idea
Thank
why?
you.
I mean, I worked with them for a long time, and I didn't leave on bad terms, but I didn't leave on good terms either. I kind of just left it.
Is that why they're watching your brother?
I don't know. I think it's more, as a guess, they need something from us, and that's leverage.
Well, we need something from them, do we not?
I need them dead, is what I need.
What we need to do, well, I can't necessarily disagree with you, but before we do anything, we need to work out who knows exactly, and we might be going to the one person who can tell us that. Keep that in mind.
I've got a lot of things in mind at the minute.
Well, try not to do anything I wouldn't do.
That's not good advice.
Shall we?
Like, where are we going?
Did he tell us where to go to meet the guy?
Let's not go there today. That's a bad idea.
No,
Turning up
yeah.
egos.
I didn't. Okay.
Suki, thank you again for the 52 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. Air, thank you for the 78 months. I appreciate
In
it.
the next day.
IER_just
Holy shit.
subscribed.
Why don't we just do
Cockerive
that?
was up, motherfuckers.
Thank you very
We need
much.
to talk to
Hey,
them.
let's go tomorrow.
Why?
Because there's
I
more.
want to get
that-
ready.
Okay. Okay. Lead the way, old man.
It would be good for Aubrey to have his clothes back.
This is true. You make a good point.
And there are people that we are waiting to talk to about certain things. We can
I
get
remember.
more information. Yeah, that's
Yes, I certainly remember. It was just 10 minutes ago we were talking about the plans. Of course I remember.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I believe we were heading back to the house, correct? Everybody got
Well,
what they needed?
That's what I thought. And it was just not very long until my armor was completed, I believe the man said last time we were
At
there.
The end of the day today. Yes.
Yeah,
that's
it's what
correct.
exactly, not long at all.
Yeah.
Mhm. I didn't take notes last
So
time.
we'll just head back to the house and regroup and see if anybody comes knocking.
That's the plan? See if anybody comes knocking?
For right now, yes.
Okay.
Until later
suppose-
today, then we can get your armor.
Yes, I was about to say, I don't suppose these criminal organizations stick to regular hours of operation. You know, we could get ready and go tonight.
Mm,
I've got plans tonight now.
oh,
Oh. You do?
Mm-hmm.
sometimes
share.
preparing takes a while. So
Would you like to share your plans with the group?
Not out in the open, I don't.
Fair play.
Then let us go.
After you.
all right, we're gonna head
Gotta
back
walk
to
down.
the house.
Okay. You guys moved over there. Where is it? There we go. Do this right now. Okay.
Yes, because if I remember correctly, we went to the mine because Hallgrim wanted to go to the mine. We got a lot of information from Vesmora.
Mhm.
We were going to go to the glass exchange, but we went to the Vein Accord first because they're the information gatherers. And that's when we found out that the glass exchange was a bad idea.
Mhm.
So we're not going to do that. And then
We also found out that most of the other, like, guilds, we presumably are not a big fan of the current arrangement, right?
yes,
It was at least implied.
that is what Wesser said. Yes, and although the head of the Iron Vow doesn't, Aeronaut doesn't agree with this current arrangement, he will not act unless he has physical proof. So, but I am awaiting Saffron as well from our talk earlier. He was going to speak to the head of my order. So that's a conversation I'm going to have as well. unfortunately. But hopefully that works out. He said that he would be contacting me.
Okay.
Hanging out at Delphine's for a while, that does eventually become the case. You, sitting around, biding your time. I would say, it would take a couple of hours. So, you have, if you wanted to do anything within the time of a short rest, you could. But afterward, you do eventually hear a knock at the door, Delphine.
All right, I'll go answer it.
Standing at the door is Saffron, standing sort of behind her, but middle of the door frame. She's got like her hands like clasped within themselves. She is sort of looking. She's a little tall, slender, older woman. She sort of looks down at you, and then she's, just a cowl on her face. She does this like. She does the whole, like, she looks like in your eyes and then like gives you like an up down. It's very judgy, and she's Saffron says he wishes to speak, Delphine.
Of course, my lady. Would you like to come in?
She starts walking in, just pays no actual response.
I'll take that as a yes.
Sort of,
As they walk in, I'm just like lying on the couch. I'm like, no, Helgrim, you don't understand. Bannerhold would absolutely destroy Blackstone in a war. It would not even be close.
Why are you the way that you are?
Oh, company. Hello.
Very, just, there's like a look of disgust. Just, she pays you just like a glance, and then turns to Delphine and Saffron says this is of import. What is it?
Very much so. I know that you and I haven't really seen eye to eye most of the time. But I believe that you will want to hear what we have to say. The current situation in Blackstone has been very obvious to us since we arrived. And before I go any further, I'd like to know how you feel about it.
I fail to see how this is an issue for us or our house at all. In truth, Saffron seems concerned about this, and he's not given me any real detail, and frankly it has been annoying, to say the least, that I am here at all. What is the issue? What, some rabble-rousers, some dwarves are causing some issues down in the city? What do I care? What do we care?
It's more so what they care about, milady. The things that they want access to, very deep down in the mines. They're demanding access.
She raises her eyebrow. She's, what could they possibly be wanting down there?
I think you and I both know what they want.
Yes, but they would be they would be fools to try and go down there without the proper means to... What is it that they are trying to do down there?
Acquire living obsidian.
There's like a grin that falls over her face, and she sort of like chuckles to herself. That is absurd. From my understanding, not even Vesmora has acquired much of that. It is well, she sort of scans the room to the rest of you, and then back to Delphine. She said, Magobs, that is not easily acquired. It would take great effort.
Army.
Yes.
And you don't think that the rebel rousers, as you call them, their sudden rise to power, the control that they seem to have over many of the guilds in the city, that doesn't concern you at all?
Honestly, if they go down there, what would occur from that likely would just be a lot of them perishing.
Okay. I understand that, and that I was of the same mind as well. It seemed preposterous. However, she's gonna look to Saffron for some help. What if others sought out and found out about him? What if it became more than just this? Well, if it became more than just them, what if other cities, other nations found out and wanted that? Then we would have armies at our doorstep, would we not?
I suppose that is a possibility, but Do you think that they would be so bold as to go and tell other countries?
I think you and I both know that the truth always comes out, one way or another. And especially given what is the most divisive topic anywhere that you go.
All right. So this is an issue. We are our order. I'm sure that I could raise concern among the other guild leaders, but in truth, what is it that we bring to the table as far as guiding whatever happens next?
Well, obviously, I have only been back in town for a day or so, and I don't know what has happened recently. I'm not up to date on current affairs, but I feel like if there was a threat to Blackstone, that its people would want to know and would want to try and prevent that. And if there is a group working from the inside and putting us at risk, should we not take steps to stop them? Because barring, even putting aside the risk of armies at our doorstep, any attempts at subduing, harming anything with him, I mean, that could destroy our city. We risk earthquakes and eruptions. People will die needlessly. Because of what? Greed? Power? Control?
No, you have been gone a long time, Delphine. I wanted to ask you yesterday, or whenever it was, you left Blackstone without much of a word, and your time out in the sun, suddenly you've uncovered this great plot. You've become somewhat of a hero, meaning to preserve lives now. How brave. Who taught you that?
Learned it as we went. I think you and I both know that our Lord Eros doesn't he doesn't just preside over death. Although yes, our work is incredibly important, and I've always taken what I was taught seriously, there's more to us than being doom bringers. There's more to us than just easing people in their final moments. I have healed people. I have helped people.
As Delphine is talking to Lady Mayana, I would say, you know, if you guys are, you know, here listening, you could see Saffron is like wide-eyed, freaking the fuck out. He's and Amalcia, I see. Truly, there has been a shift in heart. You feel our place here in city as Doombringers is not who we're meant to be, not all that we are, that we've ever been.
My lady, I mean no disrespect. Please don't take it that way. I have found great honor in the job that was bestowed upon me by you.
Oh, let's not do this, Delphine. You've hated the job. It is a grim one. I'm not going to play pretend. I understand there is, of course, it is of great import, but you have always detested it.
I just wanted the chance to learn both sides instead of just being forced to the one. And you're telling me that you've never come across someone who could have had another chance? Had they been healed? Had they been tended to and cared for?
Delphine, as you say this, it reoccurs to you in this moment. Bromder had said to all of you that he had been revived by somebody in your house.
Forgot about
that. She sort of shakes her head and this is, we are not having this discussion. The Oakbloods, they are causing an issue that may cause harm to more, if not all, of the city. What is it that you and your friends, heroes as you are attempting to achieve here? What would you like from our house, Delphine? If it is really, if the scope of it is really that large. Of course, if there is something I can do to prevent a war, I will. And obviously, if we need to make sure that Magoopsy is not disturbed, I'm sure that there are some steps that can be taken. But surely you have not had Saffron make me come here without something in mind.
My lady, it affects our very existence. Do you know why they want the living obsidian?
No.
Well, you know why you sent Saffron. You were sending Saffron to Bannerhold, right?
Yes.
And what if I told you that they somehow have information regarding that and making that happen?
And
I know how you feel about the severing, milady, and I if this gets out,
I understand. The weight is not lost on me, my dear Delphine. And this process, it involves our resident Titan somehow? The obsidian, it is a part of it, that is what you are implying?
that is what we have deduced from our conversations, from what we've heard. Yes.
Right. I see.
As much as we disagree, I know in my heart that this is not something that you would want. You still do the right thing. I'm not wrong in that.
She rolls her eyes.
Would you really risk lives, innocent lives, just to spite me?
Oh, you are so dramatic, Delphine. No, of course I'm not going to risk the entirety of Blackstone. Obviously, there are some things that need to be maintained. I've not been the head of our house for centuries now, if I wasn't going to be doing that. So, of course, we will figure something out.
I wanted to come to you because I'm very new to this, obviously. And given the fact that I have been away, I want to make sure that I am smart about this.
All right. Well, let's say they want, based on what you've said, let's say they want down there. I know of a way down, obviously. Maybe they come across this information. Maybe this information is wrong, and you could gather a large portion of them all into one place, and well, the choice to send them to our guard or not is entirely up to you.
I was thinking we could find a way to maybe keep them from going down there.
Well, they wouldn't be going down to the Titan. You guide them in a certain direction, lock them in a cavern, do whatever else you need to do. I cannot.
You think that's going to solve the issue? Not that I don't think it's a great idea.
Would you rather us go down to the Hollows and try and fight them there?
I think there needs to be some level of permanency here. Taking out a couple of dozen of the oak ledge isn't going to get you that far.
I agree, but there is a chance that many deaths all at once could send them back into their hole.
I wouldn't underestimate them. I think regardless, if I may, either you go away and you have to think about what you're going to do and what you're going to plan, but I think one assurance you could have is, well, you have us. So I think a very easy option for you right now is to give us any support you can and let us try and handle this.
She looks after looking at Halgrim, she looks up to Saffron. She's from under one of her robes, she pulls out a key that's attached to a chain. She walks over to Saffron, hands it to him. She's in my office there is a lockbox. It is back right of the room. It is magically covered just about midway up the wall at the back right corner. Reach your hand into it. Use that key. There is a map. The way down to our resident Titan. I've not needed it for hundreds of years now. I know the way down like the back of my hand, but when I had first started, the old head of the house gave me this. And Saffron,
Before you go, there's one more thing, my lady. When we had a tour of your beautiful place yesterday, I couldn't help but notice there was a reliquary somewhere. Can't remember where it was, but there was a beautiful skull inside with gold inlays. I would like that. Not just for decorational purposes, I can assure you.
I see. And to what end exactly, dwarf?
The oak blood.
Give me persuasion with advantage.
Ah, yes. My best skill.
She sort of tilts her nose up. Saffron, retrieve the skull. Saffron nods and he heads off with the key as well. And she turns back to Delphine. I will give you the means, the knowledge to get down there. What you do after this, well, I suppose that is up to you. Whatever you whatever you do end up doing, I need to know. You understand?
Of course.
Well, before this I intended on scolding you more than I am, but I suppose if you are doing something for the betterment of Blackstone and the preservation of our house, well, I can't do much yelling at that. Though I do detest the whole, she sort of like purses her lips and like scrunches her nose, and the whole savior thing you have going on. Your parents would be disappointed. She like turns her nose up and walks out the door.
Worry not, milady. I'm not long for this world anyways.
Sort of just like, not even looking back, just waves a hand and keeps like walking out.
And
Well.
I thought pulling teeth was bad.
Your people suck.
Can you say that?
Well, that could have gone a lot worse.
At least we're getting the map, and it seems like they've given us some support.
Yeah. She's unpleasant, but she's not unreasonable.
What was your
I
name
just-
again?
Lady Mayana.
Mayana.
Can you say that at normal speed?
Emulsia Mayana.
Thank you.
So now you see why I wasn't the most quick study, the most knowledgeable at healing
Yeah, she sucks.
in the beginning. It's against our order to. We're supposed to be.
You're supposed to watch people while they die.
Just ease them in their final moments to help them accept their death and let them be welcomed into his arms.
Delphine,
A
I
waste of
understand.
magic.
I understand what he can be, but that doesn't seem right.
It's just.
I think what I'm saying is I agree with you. I think there's more to it than that.
There is. I know there is, because Eros wouldn't. He wouldn't have guided me the way that he has if it were wrong.
No. He didn't let me die, Delphine. He saved me. You're right.
That did happen. Sorry about that.
Backstory.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Dealing with her is just.
I have one more question, Delphine, and I apologize if it's sensitive.
No, it's okay.
Did she call it Magoopsy?
I could make out the name either.
Magopsy.
Magopsy.
M- Not
Okay.
Magopsy.
I thought she
Okay.
hiccuped. It was you saying the word.
No, that was, I think that's
No.
the name of the big monster.
It's the Titan's
She was
name,
choking.
yes.
How do you spell that? Ziggy? Oh, thank you. Magopsy.
Sorry, Ziggy.
So yes, the myths that everyone has always whispered are true. There is a titan in the depths of the mountain.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
knew
believe
that.
it.
No, we knew that, didn't we? Didn't we? Isn't that why we're here?
That is why
Well,
we are
yes, but
here.
you know,
I
it's just
assumed you
me.
knew and you were hiding some kind of secret. I was just waiting for you to tell us.
Well, the thing is that you can't act like you know.
Well, I'm very good at lying.
Well, not always,
Really?
but
Really? Really? Well, let me tell you 2 truths and a lie, okay? Let me tell you this. All right. Number 1. When I was a boy, I wanted a dog. My father gave me a cat instead. And I saw it as a slight, and I got so mad that I threw the cat out the window. Number 2.
What?
You don't know
That
what's truth and what's a lie?
is on par with
No.
Aubrey's behavior.
Number 2. One time, I slept with the wife of a very important politician.
Lie.
Like,
Okay.
No, isn't that why he was being
And
sought
number
out?
3, the third one. When I was 17, I was at a military parade and I saw a young woman and she. I'm trying to make something up, fuck. She.
I thought you were gonna start singing fucking Black Parade.
And she invited me behind the parade and she
That's
told
rude.
me that she was going to be my first kiss, and I was very nervous, and I was a late bloomer, you see. And instead, she threw cow dung on my face and laughed with the rest of our classmates. 2 truths and a lie. Which one is it?
The cat is the lie.
No, the cat is not a lie. You think someone turned down a kiss with me? Are you kidding me? Like,
We have.
you're such an ass.
of course she kissed me. The cat was definitely true. I'm a better person now.
What was the point of this story? I can't.
I'm a good
so much of
liar.
a-
That was the
remind
point
us
of the
how much
story.
of
Is
a
I'm a
dick
good
you are.
liar. I'm a good liar is the point. She couldn't tell.
Right.
I'm not the same person I was when I was 13 years old and I threw that cat out the window.
I
I just want you all to know that.
regardless. Oh boy, I don't even remember where we were.
Sorry, it took me a while to make up the third one.
Oh, you're fine. You're
Derailed.
fine. So, okay, we have. Well, we're getting the map, so that means we can get down there before the Oak Bloods, but that doesn't solve the issue of the Oak Bloods.
Well, we've still got a meeting to go to.
Yeah, that's.
Well, hold on a minute. Didn't we learn that the Deep Watch has some living obsidian?
Did.
I could have sworn someone told us that
Someone did tell us that, yes.
today.
Checking notes.
She mentioned that Vesmora and the Deep Watch do come across them from time to time, but they wouldn't have enough for all of the Oak Bloods.
So we're saying that there's an assumption that they're not already there and trying to gather it. You think they haven't properly found it yet?
Or they don't know that the Deep Watch has any. But that
If we
seems
know, they
unlikely
know.
with how far their reach has become. I fear that either they may try to steal it or take it by force. But if that was going to be their play, then why would they be harassing Vismora to get down deeper into the mines? I mean, maybe they just don't know. But, I mean, we could very well ask if she had any for us.
I'll just grab the obsidian and then bounce.
I'm not stealing from anyone in this.
I didn't mean steal, but I meant regarding the local situation. I don't think that if we got what we needed, even by a deal, we could just leave it. We
No.
are at risk here.
I agree, there's too many unknowns. I think we need to go and see. Well, we don't really have a choice. We need to go see Gul'dan tomorrow, see what he wants. After that, then maybe we can make a decision.
Agreed.
I really need it more input on what to do. I'm very torn and conflicted because I have a duty to this city. I have a duty to my house. I have a duty to my God. But I also have a duty to all of you.
And I've got a duty to my brother.
And I
And if
don't
I-
know what to do.
Move against the Oak Ledge, then I think we all know what happens to him.
Which will then happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
Could I suggest something?
By all
Of
means.
course.
One of us, I don't know who's the most. C's been very sleepy, so I don't know who's the most subtle out of all of us. Your brother, does he live here, Halgrim?
He does, right?
Perhaps we could send someone, not to step too closely, but to find out if there are indeed people watching him, where they may be. Scout it out a little bit. See how much danger he really is in.
I've got no doubt he's in danger. The Oak Ledge have a lot of people in this town, and it wouldn't be hard for them to take somebody out. He's a civilian.
I mean, they've been pulling this for decades. They're just more brash about it now.
Do you think there's some way we could get him out?
Brazen.
Get him to safety?
Not something I want to do.
Get him to safety?
Uproot him.
Is your brother also old and decrepit?
We're twins, eh?
So yes.
Hey!
Okay.
The point is that if it's not Hallgrim's brother, it would just be someone else.
Alright, well, I don't think we need to do anything till the morning, and I've got work to do, so I'm retiring upstairs.
I am worried
About?
That a lot more lives are about to be taken. But yes, we should probably prepare for later. I mean, we need to go and get your armor, Aubrey.
Yes, we do.
Hallgrim needs to study. I need to pray. And we need to wait for Saffron to return with the map.
I was just about to say. Yeah, I would say Saffron, he sort of, as like middle of the conversation you guys are having, he sort of, pops his head in the door, and he is holding the golden inlaid skull and also a scroll of paper. And he steps in. He's, I have what lady has asked to bring. Honestly, Delphine, I think that went better than I thought it was going to. Frankly, I thought there was going to be more yelling. So that was better than I expected. Anyway, here you are.
Well, yeah, that's it. Definitely could have been worse.
Yes, I think it was probably a good thing that you were forthcoming and outright with the information. I think that sort of distracted her mind. When I proposed this meeting, she was all too eager but to come and abscond you for having left at all. So I think you handled that very well. Are you all
Thank you.
planning on... Surely you're not going to go down there.
I mean, if we have to. Are
you out of your mind?
Oh. You know, better us than the Oakbloods. At least we have good intentions.
Yes, but if you go down there and you are killed, then that is... what then? The cycle continues. These fools continue their pursuit down there. Don't get me wrong, I think that they would also likely be killed, but if they are successful to any degree... Never mind.
Then I just have to hope that the people I have entrusted with the information will do the right thing.
Delphine, I do not know where you got this optimism from. Don't get me wrong, I am a fan of it, but between Our Lady and our people, this is, well, it's... He pauses, he sort of calms a bit, and it's refreshing.
I know some would say it's borderline blasphemy, but I pray every night, and I have not been shown a single sign that what I'm doing is not of His will.
Well, I am happy to hear that at least. Keep me informed. I am not far off. I will be spending most of the next day or so at the temple, but after that, I am still an envoy after all. Me and the party that we had before, with albeit more competent guards this time, will be going to Bannerhold.
Okay. Well, I'll reach out if we need anything else.
All right. Well, to not only Delphine here, and he looks to the rest of you, but all of you, be careful. Depending on what you are going to be doing, you could be facing and he sort of like looks out the window. He's well, you could be in the midst of fighting a mountain, more or less. He sort of bows his head and he's I'll see you soon. And walks out.
Thank you, Saffron. Okay, well.
Wow. What's the time, Ziggy, after all of those conversations?
I would say, after having waited around a while and had the conversations you have, we're going, it's like in the evening, like 5 or so p.m.
Oh my god. End of day?
Around there.
Guys, I'm so excited. Can we go to the blacksmith? Please? I mean the magic shop, please?
Yes, we can.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me do this. Move you guys back into the Cinder Market. Takes you a little bit of time to get over there, but it is getting a little darker out as we move through. But yeah, you make your way over back to the Corrupted Anvil, and let me do this. You can see the dwarven man. He's sort of like he's packing up his shit for the evening. But Ferev, he sees you come in and he goes, yes, hello again. You are picking up, and he turns around and he's like hoists up the big ass breastplate, and he like thunks it onto the table.
How does it look?
So it has in the center of like where the like breastplate is meeting like the abdomen, there is a little red gem that has like little golden bits that seem to be like flowing from the trim of your armor into the gem itself, and it's sort of like magically infused. The gaps in the armor are a little bigger than before to give you some more maneuverability, and it appears that some of the material on the inside has been replaced, but it does still look like that fine family armor you took all those years ago.
Wow. Good sir, this work is beautiful.
Well,
Thank you.
Yeah, of course, that's right. It's no problem, you paid me for service, and most of us here in
I'm giving him
Blackstone-
an extra 10 gold as he's saying that. It's just so beautiful.
most of us here in Blackstone want to make sure that our work is done right, so enjoy. It'll take some time to get used to, I'm sure, but you've got it.
I do.
Gold. Yeah, it'll take the equivalent of a short rest. Well, honestly, you've been wearing your family's plate for a while, attuning to it. Let me take this off, put that back on you. Right. The lining of the armor is, replaced with a, more flexible, lighter metal. If the armor, normally imposed stealth disadvantage on stealth checks, it no longer does. And he also has resistance to fire while you wear the armor.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Healthy boy.
Mm-hmm.
That's very cool. Worth it, I think.
mhm.
Okay. There you
So
go.
I feel much better. Oh my god.
Right, well, it's been a pleasure doing business, lads. If I will continue to try and acquire more for you all, but I suppose I do still have the amulet, and he sort of is looking around. Going once, going twice. All right. Just packs his stuff up, and he's okay. All right, everybody out now. I'm going home for the evening, and he ushers you out. Where he himself walks into the crowd.
All right. Well, there you go. You feel whole again.
Oh, you have no idea. That chainmail was nice. It was good, it was a good substitute, but there's nothing like the real thing.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at my crystal. What do you think?
It's lovely. The way that it does the little sparkles. I like
The
that.
gold? I know. It's nice, right?
It's very pretty. Yeah.
Matches my hair.
Very subtle.
Thank you.
I mean, I think it suits you perfectly.
I think you're right, Delphine. He's done a wonderful job, this craftsman.
Gil's gonna jump up and tap the crystal with a little talon.
Oh, hold on. Wait. I got this.
Perfect. There you go.
I
I don't think they're real.
What do you mean?
Did you not hear that? It didn't sound real. You should get another one.
That sounds real.
No, that sounds fake.
What does real sound like?
Like that.
Like that?
Still
What
sounds
about
fake.
like that?
Oh, you're just
What
tapping
about-
in a different way now. I told you they're not
What
real.
about that?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. We just find some more on the way out.
Maybe this?
Aubrey's just tapping on nearby rocks.
I picked up so many different things then, guys, to tap.
All right. I guess that's it. Anybody else have anything? Any ideas?
Halgrim, didn't you say you had some plans tonight?
They do. They've changed a little, given the gift from Lady What's Her Face, but aye.
Not even gonna bother correcting you.
Let's go back to the home and discuss them, shall we?
You're not getting involved.
What do you mean I'm not getting... We're all
You're
involved,
anywhere near my
Halgrim.
magic.
We're all involved. I just want to know what's going on.
Oh, you just reminded me. Ziggy, I'm gonna
Of
go
what?
pick up
Angel's Kiss
or
just
convert, I don't know,
subscribed.
25 gold pieces into 25 gold pieces worth of dust. Gold dust.
Okay. I would say easy enough to do here in the market. Angel Kiss, thank you for the 17 months. I
Absolutely.
appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. I love just picking up on little things that Halgrim's doing to prep. Okay. Right. You guys are headed back to the house, you said?
Yeah.
Yes, I think, well, it's time to get some sleep, and then what, are we going to this fella in the morning, or?
Probably.
Just don't all speak up at once. Okay, cool. Good night, I guess.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, the way that he can just literally fall over and fall asleep is interesting.
Is one of his best techniques.
Huh. Well. Okay.
All right.
Sorry, Aubrey snoring is my favorite bit forever.
God damn it.
That's great.
He suffocates in his sleep. He fucking dies.
Oh my god.
Aubrey's got fucking sleep apnea.
Sleep apnea. He stops breathing for a couple of seconds.
Oh my god. Okay.
Too real, man. Too real, man.
Spending the evening here. Is anybody doing anything overnight?
Keel's gonna go outside and start digging a hole looking for platinum.
Just
What she's spending a
raw,
night doing.
raw platinum.
Just under the
Open.
She's
soil.
just
Spell
going at
book.
it. She doesn't know where platinum is or anything like that. She's just digging a hole.
No, I just realized I never chose my next spell. Crap.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta learn my spell. Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna be doing that as well as just praying.
Okay.
I'm sleeping.
I'm also doing things.
Okay. Real quick, Keel, give me, nature, Keel. Why not? We'll see if Keel's. No, no platinum to be found outside of Delphi's house.
Keel's gonna keep just digging. And she's gonna try and teach Spines how to dig as well and just keep digging a hole. Eventually fall asleep in it.
Okay, perfect. All right. Halgrim, what are you doing overnight?
Hagrim's busy. The first thing he does is once everybody's inside, he gets his little silver string out and casts alarm on all the doors and windows in the house, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Then in the kitchen, he has purchased a nice big jug of milk for his work this evening. Keep him going. And he's gonna take some foxglove he got from out in the market, and I'm gonna cast. He makes up a little potion of Fox's Cunning, so he has advantage on intelligence checks for at least the next hour. And then he'll go up to like one of the empty rooms upstairs, and there's a lot of sounds of moving furniture as he clears a space on the floor and sets up like candles in the room, as well as he sits for at least 3 or 4 hours scribbling into his spell book and kind of spookily chanting under his breath in some magical language for at least a good while, with the golden skull in the middle of the book. And eventually he finishes and will go to bed. Well, he'll probably just fall asleep there. But he gets his preparation done for the morrow.
Okay. Exciting. All right. And you've added the things that you wanted to add, yes?
And new spells. And I also sent you a DM about another one, the swap out. The swap.
I see. Give me a second. Any solid grain? I don't. This seems like it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, all right, that's fine.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I'm scared.
Yeah, that'll be something. Okay. Right. Is anybody else doing anything overnight?
Sleeping.
Okay.
I would like. I feel like I might have like tried to keep an eye open to like spy on Halgrim, but then probably like I probably fell asleep to be honest, and probably failed. But I wanted to.
Okay. Evening passes. I would say, Aubrey, as you sleep, intermittently, whatever dreams Aubrey has, I would say intermittently you begin to hear just every so often like a slight humming, a slight singing. It's very subtle, very quiet, and it's sort of just in your own head. But you recognize the sound as being like Chaz from back in South Shore.
Oh no.
Otherwise, sleep peacefully. We get through the night here. Wake up in the morning. You have
Wait,
the day.
can you remind me who a Chaz is?
Chaz was the big, transformed experimental goblinoid.
Oh my god, I'm hearing him in my fucking head. Yes, I
The
remember him.
humming. As soon as you said humming, I said, "Oh no."
God. I like to think if I when I wake up, I'm taking a cursory glance at the window, and like the doors to make sure there's no one fucking watching us.
Goblin freak.
Yeah, looking around, there's nobody outside.
Ain't no way that big motherfucker's gonna sneak into Blackstone unnoticed. Oh, that'd be crazy.
Okay. We wake up in the morning. It's you can hear it starting to get a little bit busier outside. The sun hardly shining through, but you do see that it is a little bit lighter out. I'd say it's around like 10 or so in the morning.
Well, Halgrim, you want to lead the way on this one?
Hey, can we eat breakfast first?
Absolutely.
Okay, good, because I'm hungry.
How do we think this is gonna go?
No idea.
I not know.
What'd you
Sit
say?
up.
I do not know.
Neither do I. I don't suppose anybody has an idea what their angle is here.
They'll probably want to know what we know, or threaten us to not get in their way because they know that we know that they know. I
Whatever
don't
happens
know anymore.
Whatever happens going in there, I think the one thing we need to do is get the information we need, which is who knows what we know. If we can get that, then we can make a plan.
What if we do not know what we know?
We do know what we know. That's why we know it.
They cannot know what we know if we do not know.
But we do.
But they do not.
Yes, they do. Remember?
Romdar.
We're like 99% certain. Actually, we're basically 100% certain that the Oakbloods know. Not 100%, 98.
What if we convince them Bromdar lied?
Yes, because they would trust us over their own man.
It's not very
We
likely.
do not know what we do not know.
I don't think
Okay,
our
I
best course of
understand
action.
that, but Romdar is literally the man's son-in-law.
I don't think our
Not
best course
only-
of action is to deny what we know that they
did
know.
forget that.
we need to say nothing. We need confirm nothing that we know they already know. We need deny nothing. We need say nothing. We need to learn. They want to learn from us. They want to gain something from us. We don't need to give them anything, but we need to get something from them.
They have Bromdor, then
This is
what
part of
more could they possibly need to know?
that part of things is the theory. We don't know that for sure. I haven't spoken with him. It didn't seem like the smartest idea. We should go down there, hear what they have to say. What I'm saying is, while we hear what they have to say, they're going to be digging for answers. We need to do our best not to give it to them while
Right.
we look for
We
what we're
don't-
looking for.
Yes. We play stupid.
Okay.
And they will have to. We have to get them to confirm that they know the actual steps.
I don't think we need even go that far as to get him to spell them out. What we need, even more importantly than that, is to know who knows them. Is it just him? Is it him and two subordinates? I think we can safely assume if they claim to know, they probably do. So more importantly than confirming whether they know the exact details of each step, is confirming who of them is filled into whatever they think they know.
Okay, well, I think it is very obvious that I am not good with talking to people. I am far too forthcoming and not good at deception. So I definitely should not be leading this conversation.
Well, I had a dream last night. And in that dream, I was a very good liar, so I just feel like I'll be good at it, to be honest.
I just
I made the
wished-
dream part up.
I just hope we're doing the right thing.
We're not doing anything yet. We're learning. Then we will do something.
But if this goes badly, people are going to die.
If this goes badly, it won't be because we went in there with the intention of causing it. So let's worry about what we can control. Let's do our best to get out of this without anyone being in harm's way. Shall we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
I guess we're going for the meeting.
I'm looking to Halgrim, to be honest, to
Yeah.
make that call.
You did just
But-
say, I'll be right back.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
gonna
talking to
drink."
Did you say be right
Okay,
back?
getting a
Yeah,
drink,
well,
yeah.
Halgrim, guess what? Halgrim nods and he says, yeah, it's time to go.
The man is
Oh,
still
boy.
eating his breakfast.
Hey, let's get down there, Aubrey. I'll kill you on the way if you get in my way.
There we go. Get you guys moving down there. I would say, Halgrim knows the way to a specific part of the Hollows. It is named the Bleeding Branches, named because of the Oak Bloods. I would say as you guys continue through like the Cinder Market and down into the Hollows, the atmosphere certainly changes. The market, there are some rough parts of it where, things are a little, dingy. There are some nicer parts where, a lot of the more successful like shops are run. There's like the sort of in between where there's market stalls, so on and so forth. But coming down into the Hollows, this is likely, where the people, who don't make as much money, maybe a little bit impoverished, are residing. It's also it's way hotter down here, closer to not super depicted here, unfortunately, but more. There is a lot more industrial waste. There is more magma. There is, smoke. A lot of the places, most of the buildings are not very well made. Sort of, you could say ramshackle-ish. Let me pull you guys back over here. You can sort of get the idea. The Hollows is
Ooh, that's like the industrial.
yeah, not a super great place a lot of people want to be living in. But as you guys continue to travel down in and through here, you are led to a larger building. It's like kind of not necessarily a warehouse, but similar to sort of like a rounder shape, made with all different kinds of like metaling, particularly sheet metal. But yeah, I'm gonna, because we're gonna need Halgrim. We could take a little break till he gets back here. I don't want to, about to enter a building without him being able to respond to stuff. So.
Oh, your backstory time, but you were in the bathroom? Freaking bad, buddy. We skipped it.
We can take some time here.
So spicy.
Okay, this gives me the opportunity to get some food because I'm
You know what?
hungry.
I'm gonna go AFK too.
There you go.
But
We'll take
it's
a little.
okay, 'cause I'm
Okay.
probably not gonna be to talk while we're doing this.
Well,
anyway,
I'll be
because I
here.
talk slow.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
I'll be listening, but I'm gonna run to grab a drink.
Oh,
Yeah,
God, this is me by
all good.
myself, guys.
Yeah, fuck
I
you,
want to
Mungo.
entertain- I want to entertain everybody's
Yeah,
chat.
Kitty's go be. We're all, hey.
Hey,
easy to-
guys, what's going on? It's me, Mungo. Welcome to twitch.tv/Ziggy and twitch.tv/Mungo. I don't know who else is streaming. I think it's just us two.
Yep.
Welcome to the D&D. What's been your favorite part so far? My favorite part was making up the part about where the girl threw the poo in my face when she wanted to kiss me. Let me tell you what's been going on with me. I've been sick. That's pretty cool. I still got a cough. I still got that thing where if I breathe out at the end, it goes like I'm an evil witch casting a spell.
Oh, it's a good demonstration. Yeah.
yeah, so that's pretty cool. What else is going on? Aren't you meant to be eating, Ziggy? What are you still doing here laughing, motherfucker? I'm trying to entertain your fucking chat.
I'm ordering food. I'm not.
Oh my god!
It's not here. It's not here.
That means I'm gonna have to do this again in fucking 25 minutes.
That's true. That's true.
Well, let me tell you what, mate. What's the deal with airplane food?
You're so good at this. You're so good at this.
Unironically, I did stand up for like 6 months. I did open mic nights when I was in college.
Hell yeah! How'd that go?
Pretty bad most of the time.
Yeah.
But in my defense, I actually really handicapped myself hugely. Because I was lazy mostly.
Right.
And there was a place that held an open mic once a week, and it was across the road from where I lived when I was going to college. And so I was like, fucking, I can just go to that. I can just walk across the street. The problem was, it was a kava bar. Have you ever heard of kava?
I don't know if I have. What is that?
Kava is, I believe, it's a Polynesian. Apologies if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Polynesian or Pacific Island. I can't remember exactly where. It's from like Fiji.
Okay.
It's like a cultural drink traditionally.
I see.
And it's like, it doesn't get you drunk, but it kind of like numbs your lips a little bit, basically.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, and it tastes, if I'm being honest, like dirty water. Like not, it's just not good. But the whole idea was like, oh my God, you don't have to drink alcohol, but it's still a social lubricant. That's what they kept saying all the time. It still makes you like more pliant and more like willing to talk to people, which is not really true. Just kind of makes your lips numb, if you want me to be honest.
Okay.
Trust me, I had a lot of cover. They also served like kratom there, or kratom, depending on how you pronounce it. I don't know.
Okay.
So anyway, I was doing stand up in front of a bunch of sober people, is my point.
Wow.
And it was like a really small venue. So like 70% of the people in the venue were the other comedians who had heard my shit the week before.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you talking.
What do you mean I'm telling them a story, bro? Okay, that was. Thank you. Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted, so it didn't always go well.
Mm-hmm.
And then one time, I went to a different stand-up place. If
I'm
anyone's
back,
from,
by the way.
Welcome back.
if anyone's from Phoenix, Arizona, you might know the Crescent Ballroom is the name of the venue. And they were holding an open mic night, and I said, let me try at that place, a place with a 2-drink minimum.
Right.
And let me tell you, I fucking crushed it, bro. I did really good. I actually made these motherfuckers laugh with the same jokes that were getting crickets the weeks before. And you know what's crazy? I fucking never went back there. I just stopped after that.
You fucked up. You had one good night and you're like, all right, I don't need to do that anymore.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I fucking did it. I was like, you know what? I keep going to these comedy shows and being like, I could do that. Well, guess what? I can. So.
Exactly. Okay.
It was cool though. It was a cool experience. I enjoyed that.
All right. Sock, you're back.
Did I
Yes.
stall long enough?
I'm back.
I think so.
Sorry.
Okay.
I stalled for you, buddy.
I was gonna say, we're not gonna go to this meeting without you.
I've been vamping.
Okay. Right. Down to the Hollows. Like I was saying, it's a sort of impoverished area. Houses and buildings kind of ramshackle. Not all that well put together. More of the magma rivers than normal. Industrious, smoky. It sucks down here. But that is where the Oakbloods are located. Let me.
Can I do a bit of prep before we get there?
Sure. Well, what are you trying to do?
A good wizard always takes all he needs is 30 minutes. I'm gonna cast Richard cast comprehend languages, detect magic, and what was the other one? I got find familiar up already, I needed to do that last night, so I'll do that last night.
Okay.
I've got Moira. And then I'm going to do enhance ability
Okay.
on myself
Okay.
for Al's wisdom.
Okie doke.
Out of eyeshot of Keel, obviously, for respect.
Right. I forget. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. So you guys arrive at it is, Halgrim, you would know, they call this place the Bleeding Branches. It is sort of a gathering hall for the Oak Bloods. Let me pull up something really quick. Where's it at? Okay, just making sure I have it. Okay, let me do this. Right, so arriving at the sort of front door, there's a few seedier looking guys out front. There are some humans, some dwarves. It appears that the Oak Bloods have sort of been expanding. It is not just dwarves among their ranks much anymore. But there's a couple of guys out front. They appear to just kind of be, some guardsmen. They're standing by. You could see that they, have swords and whatnot on them, just like little short swords in there. As you walk up, they sort of, right, how can I help you? He sort of looks to Halgrim. You, Mr. Stoneheart, is that right?
That'd be right.
Okay. Right, he should be inside in the main hall. He sort of steps to the side. And, as he does that, as soon as you go to walk in, another one steps through the door and he's, hold on. Just so we're making sure that we're all just having a nice friendly chat. Your weapons.
Do they have weapons
Right.
on them?
The two at the front did. The guy who comes out the front door, it doesn't look like anything, on him, at least in plain view.
Aubrey's going to look to Halgrim and follow his lead.
Halgrim's gonna hand over his staff that he's been carrying recently.
Mm-hmm. He takes it.
And a dagger from underneath him.
Okay.
Fuck. I'll give him my longsword and my javelin. Zzz, my javelin. Zzz.
Takes them, and you see she's sort of like storing them in a little like a chest locker nearby.
I'm taking very clear note of where those weapons are stored.
Okay. Comes over to you, Keel.
Okay, she's going to start dropping her war pick dagger, one of her crossbows, another war pick.
She's a little arsenal, dude.
Kill.
She's going to gently place down the two sickles, and then she's going to hold on to Zilo's crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just give you the arrows for this? I mean, a crossbow's not that dangerous without arrows, right?
He squints. Give me persuasion. He squints and he's, I don't know. Don't want you trying anything funny. Don't worry, you'll get it back. He goes to grab the crossbow.
Kill's gonna very, very hesitantly let it go.
He grabs it and he sets it down in the chest. He comes to you, Yo, and he's sort of holding his hand out, sort of like gesturing.
He's AFK,
Oh,
but
is
he would not hesitate to give all of his weapons over, being the quarterstaff and darts, question mark.
I see. So he takes the darts and the quarterstaff. I mean, Yo's he's not handing over anything that isn't important to him anyway. And they eventually come to Delphine, holding his hands out.
She's gonna hand over her mace, but she's gonna hold on to her healing staff.
He sort of, is looking at the staff. He sets the mace down on the side. And he's, come on, all of them.
What are you afraid I'm gonna heal you to death?
Listen, I don't know. I don't know what else that thing does.
That's literally all it does.
Give me persuasion.
I'm a healer. God.
Can I wait before she rolls?
Uh-huh.
Can I use the prestidigitation to create a faint glow behind her, like a healing aura, in order to aid her with this persuasion check?
Sure, why not?
Foo, she's glowing. Oh, it's a purple light.
So roll with an advantage.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, fucking thank you, Ziggy. Oh, thank God!
Hey!
Oh, thank God!
He
I have cantrips now.
he tilts his head backwards and he rolls his eyes. All right, just keep it to your side, okay? I believe that is all. Okay. Nice. Okay. Come on in. Try and invite you into the main hall here. I hope that this is the right visual. We'll see. A moment. Where is it? Okay, stepping inside, it is rather seedy place. There's obviously a bar where, people are drinking at. There's several tables, people are, gambling here and there. There's a lot of guys in here, a lot of dwarves, and they're all pretty geared up. Now, to say that they are all recognizably Oakbloods isn't necessarily true. The Oakbloods do a lot of business with a lot of different people. They are, a group of organized criminals. The Bleeding Branches is a place where a lot of these people come to meet, maybe do trade, conduct business. This is somewhat of a public space, even though it does belong to the Oakbloods. But it is, it's pretty busy in here. There are a lot of dangerous, seedy people all gathered in one place here. And you can see that there is one dwarf in particular. As you guys walk in, he sort of he holds an arm up and he sort of gestures you to come upstairs into the elevated part of the building.
Can I look around, see if anything is particularly out of order or concerning?
Yeah, give me perception or insight.
What a perception with advantage. Shit. Oh, 22.
There you go.
Nice.
Out of the ordinary, you've been gone a while. You don't remember it. Like, this place was, the Oakbloods have always done business here, but it was never this busy. They have significantly grown in number. It appears that, before 22, there are a number of people in here that it is apparent to you that they too are likely casters of some kind.
Oh.
When you were employed all that time ago, yeah, you were far and few between for wizards here among the Oakbloods, but it appears that they have, taken a liking to having people who can do a bit of magic here and there for them. Right. Yeah, that is absolutely something that you would be able to pick out here for sure. Yeah. But, you're being gestured to come upstairs.
Here we go.
We go upstairs.
As we go upstairs, can I use my channel divinity to give me +5 in persuasion checks for the next 10 minutes?
Sure. Sure.
Very good.
You head on upstairs, and there's more gambling, more drinking going on up here. But there's someone sort of off to the side. There's like a bard, playing like a light tune. But in the sort of center of the space, against like one of the walls, there's a sort of entourage of dwarves who are all sitting around like a rounded-ish table, and in the middle of them is a much older dwarf. He's got long white hair, long white braided beard. He's got sort of like it's a button-down shirt, but underneath it you can see he's wearing like some chainmail that's sort of off to the side. He's got like a red coat on. He's got a big ass cigar that he's smoking. You can see that on the table he also has one of those 6-shooters, a couple of them actually, just sort of laying on the table in front of him. There we go. And he is next to him is several other. They are all armed dwarves. Sort of, seeing you approach, they quiet down. They've been drinking and talking, but they, as you guys come up to the table, it sort of silence sort of falls, and Galdan leans forward and he looks to Hallgrim and he's. It's been a long time, old man.
It has been a long time. Quite the welcome you've given me home.
Oh, you know how it is, just business.
Right. What do you want? Let's get down to brass tacks.
Straight to business. You don't want to drink or anything? Maybe play some
I'll take
cards.
I'll take a glass of milk if there's one going.
Milk.
The other, like, the dwarves around him, chuckling a bit. And he's, I forget. That whole milk thing. No, I'm afraid it's mostly just ale here.
Then I'll pass, but my friends here might want to... Actually, no, never mind. He looks down at Gale, he says that.
Okay. Well, go ahead and take a seat, the lot of you. We've got much to discuss. And he sort of, as you guys are getting yourselves situated, He looks up at you, Aubrey, and you must be, Aubrey, I think it was said, right, lads? And they sort of nod their heads.
Assume we have a mutual acquaintance.
You be right.
Bastard.
Okay. Seems you are likely privy to what we already know. And he sort of he looks around the table and he snaps his fingers, and the other guys that are at the table, they stand up and they walk off. They're nearby, but they are out of like earshot. It appears that Galdan is sort of keeping what he's about to be talking about maybe to himself, but at the very least, he's not letting lackeys hear it. And he leans in. He's got a hand on one of the 6-shooters. Okay, I think if we are getting down to business here, like Algrim wants, you know what I know what you know, and I want some help. You see, the guilds here in Blackstone, they've always given us a bit of trouble, especially the Vow. And considering this new bit of information that we've all been given, well, I see it as an opportunity. I feel as if this could be mutually beneficial to us all. All I'm asking is for you lot to help us find a way down to where I assume you lot know you need to be going. We get a bit of a cut here and there every so often. And in turn, maybe you lot can turn a profit. And I don't go plucking off people that don't need plucking, huh?
Quite a dangerous secret you seem to have learned.
Aye, you're right.
Trust you've been careful with that information.
Those who need to know do.
And we're supposed to just, what? Trust you. That you haven't let this information slide. We know you're in deals with the Glass Exchange. You must have told somebody something. How did you get them under your thumb?
He's looking at you as you ask this question, and as soon as you're done with it, he turns to Halgrim. He's new to this sort of thing, isn't he?
He's a little green, but he's got the heart.
Right. He talks as if he's a part of the Vow. Listen, lad. I've presented some things to those who would have the influence to make some proper change. They know what they need to know. They know that the Obsidian has influence over our problem. How exactly? Well, that's on a need-to-know basis, isn't it? Bromda's been very forthcoming with me, and frankly, he owes me, and he should. But that doesn't mean I need to go talking to everybody about it. The more people know the secret, the less profitable it becomes, isn't it?
Well, that is true, and You know, I do love a profit. But you see, you're asking us to enter a business arrangement. A business arrangement built on faith. Faith in you. I'm quite new to this whole world of faith. I'm trying to get better at it, but I deal a lot better in trust. If we want to make money together, we need to trust each other. You know about me and Bromda. You know nothing can happen to him, nothing can happen to me. Perhaps we are inclined to work with you. Turn a profit. We can get this whole thing done a lot quicker that way. But I need to know, we need to know, if we're going to trust you, who knows what. Then, perhaps we can begin a working arrangement.
Trust. Right. I'll tell you this, Aubrey. How about you trust that if you do what I ask, I don't send the squad of lads after Bromda and kill you both, huh? Or you can trust that you do what you're told, and I don't send somebody to Halgrim's brother's house and get rid of both of them, huh? Listen, in the grand scheme of things, not that big of an ask. We just need a few pieces of that living obsidian, right? And we can move on with our lives. We do a bit of digging on our own. You go your separate ways. No one's the wiser, huh? You can trust that I'll keep this bit of very sensitive, dangerous information, like you've said, to myself and those who need to know.
Why come to us, though? You've got, at this point, by the looks of it, you've probably got hundreds of people that could do your dirty work. Why us?
From what I was told from my son-in-law, you lot have been given information about how to get this done. You were set out on this journey for that specific reason. And you've come here because you believe that you're going to achieve that. I've had some difficulties running into it. The less that I have, the better. If you actually can do something about it, why would I not take that opportunity?
And what do you consider a few pieces?
Well, it depends on... and he pauses and he looks around. And he leans in a little bit further. It depends on how many blades we could forge from it, right? So, as much as you can get. Don't worry. I'm not a selfish man. If you need a cut for yourselves to make sure you finish out the process, why would I deny you of that? Am I right?
What do you plan to do with these blades? Do you plan to sell this information?
I plan to become the richest man in all of Literra. They're gonna make me a guild leader up in Hammer's Keep. I'm gonna be running Blackstone by the time this is all over. You lot are going to help, and you're not gonna give me any fuss. You know what the price of that is.
But how do you expect to profit from the blades if you don't tell people what to do with them?
What's the sentiment? I think you drow off and share. What is it? The truth always comes out, right? I just want to be on top of it when it does. They're gonna be looking for somebody to come and get the obsidian from.
It's a dangerous game, though, don't you think?
That's the only kind of games I play, Algrim.
Aye, but how long till Bannerhold gets word and they come marching down with an army? Don't get me wrong, you've got some good fighters amongst your mates, but an army's no match.
By the time this is all over, the vow will have to answer to us.
A gamble?
Aye. But I've got some assurances. It's a pretty good chance.
Well, seems like a pretty simple ask. You want us to find a way to get you some of this glass and bring it back. That's it. Job done.
Easy as that, Algrim. One last job, huh?
One last job.
Hey, who knows? May not have to even kill anybody this time, huh?
Maybe not. But it's a gamble. Is that it?
As much as you can get, and depending on how things go, if we are satisfied with the result, you can go on your merry way.
And how do we know that you won't just keep pushing the expectation back? That you'll be satisfied with what we bring back?
Good question. Suppose we'll have to find out.
I thought, forgive me if it's speaking out of turn here, goddamn, but I thought you and Bromda were close. And yet you speak of killing him like it's nothing.
I did Bromder a favor for my daughter. But frankly, I don't need him around. Samantha can raise her child without him. It would just be easier if he were around. But now he's stuck out in Hyler among the elves. And frankly, he's a good piece of leverage. So, I'm sure that Samantha understands, business is business.
I hope so. I'm just gonna send Moira running outside quickly.
Okay. The darts as she darts out, the guards sort of, watch her run out. She's, what the?
Oh, sorry, she's probably hungry. But she needs a piss. Yeah, I don't know. Girl, this is been a long time, but things have changed, eh? I didn't expect to be doing all this, but I picked up some things on the way. Yeah, let me show you a new one. And I'll I'm gonna ritually cast Weave's Way.
Oh no. Oh, no.
Okay.
This is with Season here, right? He's at home.
Yeah, she's at home.
Okay, I'm just making sure I wasn't dumping Delphine and shit.
Thank you.
Yeah, give me a D100, Algrim.
Wait, let me do the thing.
Very nice, very nice. 50. Okay.
Nice.
A moment, if you will.
First question.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have a weave? Does he have a tether?
This is so funny. He does. He does. Oh my god. Okay, sorry.
No shot.
Stop it, bro. Stop. I don't like the way you laughed, you Congo.
What the?
I can hear it in your laugh, motherfucker.
No
Yo,
shot.
Stop
you're
it,
shitting my
bro.
laughing.
Hold on, wait.
It ain't
Stop
me.
it, bro.
I'm laughing at Ziggy's reaction to it.
I don't believe you.
I have to consider some implications and write something
What a
down.
funny
Stop
spell.
it, bro. No.
Oh boy. Where,
Stop it.
Just spit it out, spit it out, spit it out. Come on, Ziggy. Stop making me hang.
I mean, listen. There are some things that I now know that
Oh, no.
but as far as it goes for you, he does have a weave, and all I will say is that it's pointing west.
I give Moira the mental instruction to follow his weave.
Okay.
Oh.
As far as she can, to a rough direction and place. If not a person, but obviously that's crazy.
Okay, clarifying question. For how long?
Well, it only lasts for a minute.
No, I know. But okay. How long do you want Moira to be running in the direction that it was pointing in?
Oh. Well, I'm thinking that Halgrim can, like, look through her eyes and see the tether, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I could only do that for a minute,
Uh-huh.
and she would be gone after a certain amount of time anyway. So until it like, I can't chase anymore. I can't see it anymore.
Okay.
So how far can
Yeah,
she
is
go
it?
in a
Yeah.
minute?
Oh, she fast as fuck there.
I think that's what Ziggy's trying to figure out, right? Is how far if she's running for the whole minute.
I will say Moira runs as far and as fast as she can, but she does not see an end to it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay, does it look like it's in the city though, or does it look like it's going like at an elevation that it would be like out of the city somewhere?
Certainly out of the city.
Okay. Okay, well, that's it. That's all I do.
He he sees this happen. He sort of, is looking down at himself and then towards all of you, and he's, look at that. That's useful.
Andy,
Aye. Where'd you learn that?
you know, we all have our secrets, don't we? Maybe for the right price, I can teach some of your lads downstairs.
Maybe. What's your price?
You leave my brother the fuck alone.
That's a hefty price for giving up leverage, Algrim. Well, It is useful. Give me persuasion, Halgrim.
He's a dwarf. Do I get it with advantage?
He is a dwarf, that's right.
Nice.
He leans back a bit and he takes a long drag of the cigar. I'll tell you what. Honestly, what I was planning on doing was, you lot, should ya, go down and gather us some glass. After that, depending on if it was a satisfactory amount, I was gonna drop the matter, right? Leave you be, let your brother continue the family business or whatever you Stonehearts are up to. But the idea is that it's always at the back of the mind that should I ever need old Halgrim's help again, well, I've got a door to knock on. But you teach a few of the lads that. After your job is done, I'll leave your brother be.
Doesn't sound like I'm getting much, considering you're gonna go back on your word anyway, but sure. I'll take it.
He reaches out his hand.
I'll shake it.
Right. Good. We all on the same page then?
Aye, we're all on the same page here.
Great. Well, if that's all, get the fuck out of my bar.
Nice wander.
He grabs it and he cocks the hammer.
What the hell is he doing?
I didn't ask Ziggy. I've got Detect Magic up. Has he got any magic items?
A moment. Hold. Let me do a thing really quick. Yeah. The ammo inside the gun is
good.
magical. It is. Hold on. I'll tell you what kind here in a second. Where did I put this?
Necromancy.
I believe this is a sort of conjuration magic. If I want, I'm clarifying. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Alright, we heading out? We going?
He said get out, so
Alright, we head out and get our stuff.
Okay. Head back downstairs and out, toward the front door. And as you guys walk up, the guy at the front door, he kicks the chest and sort of like pries open. Right, just like I said, here's all your stuff. Get all your weapons and whatnot back.
grabs mace.
Okay.
Let's not talk here. Let's go somewhere private.
Let's go back to the home.
That's a bit far. Fucking hell.
What?
Let's just-
Do you know somewhere else private?
The tavern.
What cavern?
No, as in just any tavern. Probably not in the Hollows, but
Oh, tavern. Oh,
yeah, tavern. It'll be loud enough. We can have a chat.
Okay.
All right, I lead us out of the Hollows, but then into a tavern somewhere out of the Hollows.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we'll call, the tavern. We'll say it's, somewhere in the Cinder Market. We'll call it the Freezing Iron. Move you guys. There we go. Yeah, it's it's a busy tavern, but busy enough to where nobody, it's talkative enough to where nobody's gonna hear you be speaking to one another.
I've always hated going down there. It's so
Terrible.
Well, you know what he wants, shit.
Once we have no way to disobey him, do we? He's got us by the throat.
That's kind of what I think as well.
He's got to a
You mean-
brother, Halgrim.
I know he does, and that's why I'm inclined to do what he wants.
Is there no way to get him to safety? Do you know no one? Here in the city, somewhere else, someone who can keep him safe.
Right, but he's using us because we're convenient. For all we know, if we don't do it and we get my family out of here, he's just going to go to the next person and the next until someone does it for him.
I think we all know that no matter what we bring him, it won't be enough.
I agree.
The man's greed is infinite.
Plus, the danger to us and your family may be great, Halgrim, but I can't stop thinking about the greater danger that lies if word gets out to Hyloraxis that willingly or not, we spilled the beans. We need to put an end to this here and now.
If we get it, it also confirms that what Bromdar told him is true.
Doesn't feel like we have any allies here. We're kind of in this on our own. We have friendly people, but there's no one we can rely on.
No, there isn't.
Can I, at this point, get up and walk away from the table and go to the bathroom somewhere that I might be actually private for a second?
Sure, why not?
I just want to make sure there's no one in here. It's just me.
Just you.
And I want to pull out my sending stone.
Okay.
Now, remind me, one of the towns we were in, is it called South Shore?
Yeah.
Before we came here?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm going to pull out my stone. And I'm going to activate it. And I'm going to say, Bromda, we've been in South Shore for some time. Things have changed. We need to come back to Hyloraxis. Will you meet me at the Quill's Rest in 2 days? At 8 p.m. I don't know if we work on a 24-hour time scale here. At sundown at the Quill's Rest. 2 days.
There's a pause, but after, a bit, you get a reply. You hear Bromdary's, right, Aubrey, what's changed? I can do that. I'll meet you there. Is everything alright?
We're okay for now, but I need to keep you safe. I need to keep both of us safe. I can't explain more. I'll tell you when I see you. That's all I can say for now. And I'm going to put the sending stone away. And then I'm going to pull out a piece of parchment and a pen that I assume I have on me. And I'm gonna use a spell called Illusory Script. I'm gonna write a letter. I'm gonna send you the letter in Discord now, Ziggy. I've written it out. I'm gonna be honest. You tell me if you want me to read it out loud for everyone, or if you want me to I don't know if I should read it out loud or if I should keep it a secret.
It is entirely up to you, Mongo.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep it to myself then. I've sent you the letter.
Okay.
I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna use the Illusory Script spell, and I'm gonna slip out the back and send that letter off, and then come back to the table as soon as I can.
Spicy.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just. Okay.
It's a long letter. Sorry.
No. It's good. It's good. I will. Right. Okay. Okay. Sorry. You keep going.
Yeah, and I come back to the table after. I assume it takes me a little bit to get to like a bird or whatever. So I assume I dipped off to the bathroom. It's been like 45 minutes. I don't know if anyone's noticed.
My god.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it took me, I had to leave the building, right? I had to find a fucking bird. I had to send it. So, I've been gone for a bit.
Glad to see you are still alive, Aubrey.
Sorry, stomach problems.
Wait, I didn't notice you were gone.
That is an understatement.
Well, another round for anyone.
Yes, please. I'll take some.
All right, Kiel, let me go get us another round. I'll go up to the bar and get another round for everyone.
A single gold.
Okay, so what are we gonna do? The easy option, I think, is to go and find this Titan and try and get some of the glass and get as much as we can. Take what we need for our severing, and then give the rest to Gul'dan. That's the easy option.
If we do that, we're handing your city over to him. You understand that, right?
For now, aye.
For now, forever. He has possession of the most dangerous secret in existence. It will make him the richest man in this city, in this country.
Well, hold on a minute. He told us to get the glass. We shook on getting the glass. We didn't shake on telling him how to get down there.
No. But if he has the glass, he can sell people the rest of the information. That's all it takes. He doesn't even really need the glass. He knows the process. People will pay for that information, and if it's less than what we had to pay in Hyler-Axis, well, you'd pay for that, wouldn't you, Halgrim?
I want my money back.
I know you do. But everyone will know. And Hyler-Axis is right.
Good.
Everyone will try, and most of them will die.
If that's what they want to do.
perhaps if we succeed,
Just
if we...
hear me out for a second. Hear me out for a second.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. Gul'dan is not a good person. But if what you're saying about people going and doing this and dying, is it not better to at least there be someone just to buy it from instead?
The first part? How do you suppose a common man will get a tear from a frost giant? I'm not even sure we can.
Aye, but my point is, if they're not going to be able to do it on their own, at least if there's a chance they can get it from someone who has the ability.
Not to mention, they have to find their tethermate.
But it's not
People
just that.
will be forced. I can just see it now. People will be kidnapped. The ones who don't want to be severed will be forced by their tethermate. Like,
She's right.
this is...
Is that not
this-
happening already, though? Do you know what I mean?
Not to mention all of that, Halgrim, your city would be run by the Oakbloods.
This isn't my city.
Is it not?
I left for a reason. There's nothing left for me here. That's why I'm getting severed.
And what of Delphine?
Delphine's been good on the road. And those people don't care for her anyway. No offense, Delphine.
Is this your home, Delphine?
Yes.
Do you care for it?
Yes.
Then we cannot see it fall into the hands of these thugs. Because that is what will happen if we help them. That is what will
What's the
happen.
alternative? Give me another plan.
That's the problem is...
Now,
I'm
we can-
open to
we can-
ideas.
We need to find out. We need to find out who the leadership is within the Oakbloods. We need to find out his most trusted commanders. And
There's no way we're getting that information, especially now.
we can find that information. All we need to find out is who's meeting with the guilds.
We know who's meeting with the guild.
Not
We
all
met
of them.
him
We've spoken to
already.
one. We've spoken to one person.
No, there's Gunvar, the dwarf
Yes.
with the black hair.
You don't suppose there
Wesser
are others?
said that he was the sole person doing all of the coming and going.
For them, but there are other guilds, no? Should we not find the other guilds that are sympathetic?
Mm.
Check with them?
Well, that was the Oakblood person. It wasn't a
He's
guild.
the
Right.
one who goes to speak to all of the
No,
guilds.
I understand. If we're sure that he's the one making contact with all of the guilds, then we have our answer, right? It's him, and it's Gul'dan. And perhaps it's a chance. We take a chance that it's only those two who know.
And
And
we kill him.
we take them out one way or another.
And then
I
Tether
don't
me.
Or
I don't want to kill anybody. Perhaps we could hold them in prison somewhere. Perhaps we could capture them, and we could send them to Hyloraxis to be held.
taking a life in self-defense is one thing, but
I'm not talking about taking a life. I'm talking about capturing some men and holding them for the safety of everyone.
do you think either of them are going to go quietly?
No. No, I do not. But
Do you think either of them will be alone?
no. But if you wish to see this city fall into their hands, Delphine, then it is your city. I shan't argue with you.
Well, she don't have a plan.
What if we could get evidence that
Evidence
we can
of?
bring to the Iron Vow?
But what
Evidence of what?
evidence? It's all by mouth. There's no
This
physical
is the
proof.
problem. Alongside what he wishes to do is not criminal.
I mean, I have this. Halgrim will like flatten his hand out, and I'll use minor illusion to essentially put a hologram recording of that conversation.
What the fuck? Wait, what?
Oh!
What?
He like rewinds to like
What
the
is
line.
that?
Wait, which conversation?
The conversation we just had. Halgrim could just do illusions, so he could just like replay that shit.
You got the whole thing?
Well, yeah, I was paying attention, weren't you?
What? Okay, then why are we even sitting here having this conversation? We
Can
go
he
to
do
the
that?
Iron Vow.
Yeah, I can do that. It's very simple magic. I'll bring,
Hold on.
and I'll bring up like a little clip of Aubrey like with his sleep apnea last night, just like waking up.
Okay, well, I get it.
Oh wow,
Right,
that's
which is last
actually
week,
incredibly
and-
accurate. Oh my God.
Your Congo has a point. Nothing he told us is criminal. He has
He
information.
literally
wishes to tell us.
threatened Halgrim's brother's
Oh,
life.
that
and
actually,
his
you know
own
what? That's a good
son-in-law.
point. He did do that part. We could probably get him for that, actually.
Is criminal.
However, that still leaves the matter of his subordinate. What did you say his name was?
Gunvar.
We need him.
You say Gunvar?
Isn't that his name?
Yeah, he sound. I was just double checking. That sounds like a fucking subordinate to a mob boss. Gunvar.
We need him too.
We also run the risk of, if we do go to the Iron Vow, we're going to have to, well,
Explain.
that'll be another person that will know.
So who's to say if he doesn't get caught, he doesn't just tell everyone everything?
And he also said that he was pretty confident about getting the Iron Vow on his side. So for all we know, he has someone high up already under his thumb, and we go down there filling our mouth about how Gundar's going to do this and this, and then they just kill us there and then.
Right. So here's how I see it. We have 3 options. We disobey what they've asked of us. Halgrim's brother dies, Halgrim dies, Bromda dies, I die. Not a good option. We do what they want. Maybe 4 options. We do what they want. And they take over the city. And I'm sure they won't let your brother go after that, Halgrim. Nor Bromda. Option 3. This ends in a fight. And a lot of people die. I don't think any of us want that. Option 4 still ends in a fight. But we try to capture them, hold them, not kill them, send them to Hyloraxis to be held in prison. Keep the information from getting out.
Do you
And
honestly
then-
think the eminences would be satisfied with putting them in prison?
I think that a show of faith from us may elicit a show of faith from them.
Can't be that naive.
I may be new to faith, Delphine, but I'm trying to believe that people will do what is right. And they will recognize when others are doing the same.
What if we take this back to Lady Mayana?
Perhaps the better avenue is that one, Delphine. We
And then
bring
what?
this to the guild leaders in hopes that they will actually do something for their own city.
What do you suppose they will do?
Band together and force them out.
And then what? They have the information. Nothing changes.
Information is useless without access to the necessary
Information that puts us in danger, Yokongo. I feel no one is able to recognize this. If word gets out about this, Hyloraxis will assume it is us, and they will come after us.
There is nothing we can do about the information that has been
Except
acquired.
stop them.
This is the only way I see fit. What
Foolish.
has happened cannot be undone.
You put us all in danger. All of us.
We already are.
Forgive me for not wanting to put myself in more than necessary. We have many enemies. We need as many allies as we can get. We don't need Hyloraxis turning on us, and they will.
And so we tell them.
I
what
don't
happened.
understand what. We did nothing wrong. They literally
And
gave
you
the
expect them
information.
you expect them to understand that. You expect them to believe that we didn't go and give this information willingly. You expect them to look into that and not just come after all of us.
You can
Well,
Who's
not
yes.
make one.
We
believe
saved
you.
Zinnia's life.
I would say out of any of them, I think Zenny might be a play. He knows we care about Etheria, and Etheria is clearly very gifted, and a lot of the eminences, after a dream I had last night, are very invested in Etheria as well. I think that might be an angle. If we need allies, Zenny and maybe not the crazy eminences, but
I'm sorry, hold on. I gotta find a gif.
I just.
Mark my words. If word gets back to Hyloraxis, they will come after us. They will send.
No, they'll come after
people after us.
Bromdar.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Well,
that should
you
be
was gonna
fine
be in
then,
trouble
shouldn't it,
over
Delphine?
here.
I mean, hey, if he's locked up in prison for the rest of his life, at
You
least
suppose
know
they should
you're
imprison
safe.
him? You suppose they should just imprison him for this?
If he's your tethermate, they're not going to execute.
And what goodwill should they show us if they believe we acted with him?
The
Why should they
same
spare him?
goodwill we show them by informing them of what we have discovered.
Good.
And Aubrey,
I
can't you
agree.
make people tell the truth?
Yes.
Am I in
As can
Hyloraxis?
I.
Am I there
Okay.
right now? If they get
No,
word
I'm-
of this, they take Bromda, they kill him, I'm gone. Goodbye. If Hyloraxis turns against us, that's the death of me.
I do not believe that Hyloraxis would turn to execution as their first step
Because they haven't
something
been
such
very
as
protective
this.
of their secrets so far. They didn't make us vow to keep them. You know how important they hold this. To assume that they would treat it as some small slight is foolish. The fact that none of you seem to recognize this is amazing to me.
We believe it is a small slight. What you seem to not comprehend is that we cannot change what has happened. So we must deal with it in the best possible
We
way
can limit
that we
the spread
can.
of the information. As far as we know, the only people who know about this are Gul'dan and his top informants, the only people who need to know. If we can get as far, and as far as you have told me, it's that one man, 2 people.
And
Two
hands.
people we need to capture, not kill, to capture. We send them to Hyloraxis.
Where?
They don't kill Bromda, then they keep him in prison. They keep all of them in prison. Then we are all safe. Hyloraxis does not turn against us. We do not have the Oakbloods as enemies because the Oakbloods don't exist anymore. They'll fall apart.
Hold on, just clarify this for me, Aubrey. How do we send them to Hyloraxis without telling Hyloraxis?
No, we need to tell Hyloraxis.
You just said we can't because they'll get executed.
No, we need to tell Hyloraxis. In fact, I already have.
I'm sorry.
Hey!
What?
What do you mean?
Somehow, as this conversation continues, this GIF I posted in general chat continues to make more and more sense for Yokako. At first, I put it there because of the dreams that everyone had except for Yokako, and now it just keeps making more sense.
We do need to tell Hyloraxis. I need to tell Hyloraxis because my tethermate is there and they know who he is. So I sent them a letter. I told them what happened. I told them that Bromda spilled the information, that we had no part in it, and then that we have every intention of making things right. I asked them, as a show of good faith, for me giving this information, that they take Bromda into custody. I've asked Bromda to meet with me in 2 days at the Quill's Rest. I told them that he will be found there. They will take him into custody. We'll have no more problems from him. Then all we need to do is get these 2 men into custody and send them to. And at least that buys me a little more time.
And what gives you the right to be
My life!
making
Delphine.
such decisions for all of us?
My life.
Yeah, and guess what? You would still have that life if it weren't for me.
Right, and would you do nothing to protect C? Would you not do everything in your power? You all fail to see the ramifications that we face here, so I have taken the liberty to make sure that we are protected from as many angles as possible.
Have I not sat here and said this entire time that we must tell them where you argued against that decision?
No, I think you must
For
have
you
misunderstood
to
the
have-
conversation, Yokongo, because I've always been in favor of telling Hyloraxis what is going on.
When
the very
I
beginning.
said we should tell them, you believed that they would execute Bromdor.
That's not the conversation we had. I've always been in favor of telling Hyloraxis. From the beginning. I've argued for it while you all argued against me.
Just a question, Aubrey. Just a question. So when Bromder informs Gul'dan that he's meeting with you in wherever many days you said, and then he gets word from Hyloraxis that he's been captured, what happens then?
Well, we better put a stop to all this before that happens, don't you say?
And I'm dead when that happens? And my brother's dead?
How are we supposed to do that?
Capture them. The 2 men.
Just like that.
But how do we accomplish this feat?
Oh, I've got to work that part out.
Haha.
We get the living obsidian. We call a meeting. And we do what needs to be done. They'll both be there shortly. We have what they need.
I could have sworn we had a discussion about how people were not to make decisions that would affect the entire group without consulting everyone first.
It needed to be made.
Mm,
And yet it was
in
done.
your
Delphine, so-
opinion,
Yes, in my opinion. Yes, because my life is at
I
stake
love
here.
the drama.
They have my tether.
That's
Your
crazy
tether's right here.
because
Asleep
they
in the bedroom.
literally know who mine is. They can take
Yeah,
two
and he's
of us
here with
out.
you. You can protect him.
They can take us all out.
It is done.
It is. What is wrong is not that it was done, Aubrey. What is wrong is that we were not consulted.
And yet it is done, Yokongo.
As I said, it is done. What is important is you understand what you have done.
I will not
It's
apologize
funny
for protecting my
how
life.
much you talked about trust in that conversation, given that you have no trust in any of us. And from this point, I no longer trust you.
Yes, understood, Delphine.
How did you let them know?
I sent them a letter.
Algrim pulls out the sending stone. What do you think's faster, a letter or a direct line to the eminence?
Do what you will.
God, this is getting spicy, guys.
Do what you will, Halgrim.
This is getting
No,
spicy.
because we are a group, and I'm not gonna make decisions like that.
Iris, you're here. Oh boy, it's been.
Oh my god!
No.
It's,
Oh dear. Welcome.
we're mid swing.
What I missed.
We're mid swing argument. Good luck.
You didn't miss anything, bro.
This you should watch the VOD back, Iris.
Last like 20 minutes at least, you know.
Yeah. Also, Cutie, give me nature again, just real quick. Sorry, keep going.
Oh yeah, hang on.
Keel.
Yeah, Keel.
Oh shit.
Okay, perfect. It's earwax and dirt.
Oh damn it.
Dude, I'm not kidding. If you rolled something high, I was gonna be like, oh, a small piece of platinum was in your ear.
Oh my god.
All right, sorry, keep going.
I believe we should use the sending stone. That is to Zinnia, correct, Halgrim?
I think it's to Etheria, but from what I've been seeing, they have been spending a lot of time together.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
should.
am in agreement with the sending stone.
As am I.
Heal? Heal
She's
doesn't have
outside.
an opinion.
I think she's outside digging.
Yeah.
Well, what's I found this little rock in my ear. Don't look.
That's lovely. Have you been listening?
What are we talking about?
Okay. I
I don't
guess
know, and
that's
everyone's
a
been
no.
arguing.
Aubrey.
Do what you will.
Algrim slides the sending stone to Aubrey. Make your decision.
Well, I mean, we should ask C as well.
Isn't he a hope?
I don't know. I don't know if he's got all the context to make
What?
the decision
We're not.
right now.
We're just gonna ignore him.
I would
I
say
don't
I'm
know
not.
if this has been a long
I don't want to like jump
conversation.
in. Like, yeah.
It's been a really, really long conversation with a lot of ins and outs, I feel like.
That takes this one.
How do I? I mean, you should watch this back, but I will do my best
Yeah, I know,
to
it's-
quickly sum it up. Well, you know what? I'm gonna pull him back up on screen for a moment because he'll be relevant during this. So right, you remember last session? You guys were stopped by the dwarves, and one of them was like, "Hey, you need to go," "Hey, I need to talk to Halgrim." Anyway, he essentially was like, "Hey, if you don't do it, we say we're gonna bust into your brother's house."
Remember
Right?
that? Yeah.
Okay, so he told everybody, "Hey, you need to go to Gul'dan's house, which is the leader of the Oakbloods, to go and talk to him within the day." Okay, great. They leave. A fight doesn't happen. Oh wait. I also forgot something that I was going to do at the top of the session, but you weren't here, so we didn't do it for the mask. Hold on. Where the fuck did I put it?
Yeah, I put that mask on when we started. That was how we ended the session, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it won't matter now because you're not necessarily going into combat. But roll me a D100, Irish.
Oh, hang on. I'm trying to get into this.
I see. Okay.
Okay.
Well, either way, right.
Relax with your fucking rolls.
I'm
scared.
So that happens. Everybody goes back to the house, deliberates. Lady Mayana, leader of Delphine's house, came in, and essentially the gist of the conversation was, hey, we need your help. She says, how can I help? Also, she's a super bitch. She gives you guys a map to go down to the Titan. And then, long rest, new day. We head to the Hollows, which is where the Oakbloods are located. Talk to Gul'dan, and he's like, hey, if you guys don't... 71, that's so interesting. Okay. If you guys don't... if you guys don't do what I am going to ask you, then I'm going to either kill Bromder, which will kill Aubrey, or I'm going to kill Halgrim's brother, which would kill Halgrim. And he asked you guys to essentially go down into the mountain to retrieve some living obsidian and bring it to him directly. You guys could keep a cut, but he wants it for himself, so that he could essentially, use that as influence to, more or less make him super rich and potentially, make him the most influential man in Blackstone. That's the gist of it. That's where we are.
Yes.
Oh, and I sent a letter. I sent a secret letter without telling anyone to Hyloraxus.
We'll say, I'll tell you what.
Told them about Bromda.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. What we could do, because I know you guys said you were going to a tavern. I'd say you were at the tavern for a little bit, and then maybe you were walking along back to Delphine, so we could pick up C at some point and get him in the conversation as well. Okay, great.
Yes.
Nice. All right.
Or we just get back to the house,
Sure.
because it's like, we go back to where he is, so that way we can consult him.
Perfect. 71. Let me double check a few things really quick. I don't think that is
not that important.
I don't think so. However, something was rolled earlier. Halgrim cast Weave's Way while in the meeting with Gul'dan. The number 50 was rolled. What that means exactly, that'll be, for another time. Okay, anyway, great.
What the fuck, bro?
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah. All right. Right. Sorry for the interjection. We're at the house. See, I would say they've caught you up. Nice. Okay, I'll shut up now. Oh, Aubrey, you have the sending stone.
You just slid the sending stone over to me?
Mm-hmm.
And what do you want me to say?
Well, before we do this, C, your opinion? Do we tell Zinnia that Bromdar has revealed the secret against our wishes? Since, Aubrey has already sent a letter, which anyone could read, by the way.
Actually, no, they couldn't. I have a magical spell, so only the Eminence can read it. To anybody else, it looks like gibberish.
It's too good. I have a magic spell.
I'm prepared for this situation.
I'm sure no one's ever worked out how to decrypt the magic thing.
You know what? Let's find out.
How come you ever done that?
I'll write a little bit. I'm gonna write a little bit of script on a piece of paper, and
Okay.
I'm gonna hand it to Halgrim. I'm gonna use the spell again. Let me read it.
What are we doing?
I'm gonna.
I'm
He
just
doesn't think-
debunking logic.
We're just trying to debunk Aubrey's decision making.
Aubrey apparently has never heard
did
of the
that say,
spell
Halgrim?
Dispel
What did that say?
Magic.
What does that say?
Aubrey. Your position right now is very tender.
I'm just saying, no one else can read this. Read the spell.
Right.
Read the parchment.
Okay. We need to decide. We need to get C in the group decision on are we telling Xenia what happened?
At this point, it would be better coming from us than a secret letter that none of us agreed upon. That's
the secret
what
letter
most of
already
us
sent?
believe. Yes.
Or just
An hour ago. She'll take a few days to reach.
so that
issue-
whole discussion we had the last time, you just
Yes, when my life was put on
mean-
the line, I made a decision.
I mean everyone's life is on the line every time we do something. This whole
And yet
thing
they
is
hold
all of
my
our lives on the
pedimate in
line.
Hyloraxis.
This is you putting your life above all the rest of us.
We all need to be together to get this done. If
That's
one of us dies, we
rich
all lose our
coming
chance.
from you. That is so rich.
Yes, well, believe what you will, Delphine. But I am here to see the job done. And if I die, it cannot be.
What job is it? What are you doing?
Right now,
No, what,
getting all
you-
of
you
us
said see the
untethered.
jo-
That's
I
the
didn't
job.
ask you to untether me. Get off your
I'm not
high horse
only
and your
there for you,
ivory
Halgrim, I'm there
tower.
for me too.
Right, go off on your own then. Fuck off.
I can't do it on my own. None of us
Then
can.
start acting like it. You need us as much as we need you. So stop acting on your own. We're in a group. We make group decisions. Is that clear?
Then why did you give me the stone? Why don't you take it?
Because I'm giving you a choice here. Either you say what we want you to say or you fuck off. So make your decision, man.
What do you want me to say?
The group's decided that it's a good idea we tell Xenia about what's happened.
Everything?
I think so. Right? We're telling her what happened with Bromdar.
Bromdar's telling Gul'dan, and now Gul'dan is using that information to sway powerful people in Blackstone.
And are we telling them that we, what? Intend to stop this? Intend to go along with it? Intend to do nothing? What am I saying?
I don't know. What did you put in your letter?
Well, that's not what is at question here, is it? What is the question?
Well,
Is what the
kind
group
of,
wants.
because they're going to get the letter anyway.
What I put in my
They're
letter.
they're gonna get two conflicting things.
What I
then.
put in my letter was exactly what we are talking about now. That Bromda told the Oakbloods that we had no part in it, and I told them that we had every intention of stopping it because I didn't assume that we would want to see the city fall into the hands of the Oakbloods.
Well, and that takes us back to the origin of this conversation.
You asked me what I told them, that's what I told them.
We were discussing whether or not we were going to give him what he wanted.
I think let's just tell her and see what she says, and we can even ask her what she thinks that we need to do. Let's have it be a discussion with her, and hopefully we can get an ally in all of this.
I agree with Halgrim.
And I still want to consult Lady Mayana as well.
And this sending stone, it points to who exactly?
I'm pretty sure it's Etheria, so you might have to tell her to pass the phone over to...
Okay. Okay. So I'll activate the sending stone, and I'll tell Etheria to give the sending stone to the Eminence if they're near each other, I guess.
Oh my god, Aubrey! It's not gonna hear from
to
you!
her first. Ask her how she's doing.
Oh, yeah. Of course,
Don't
I
hurt
did
her
well.
feelings.
You're the most powerful witch in all of Literra. We're very proud of you. You're doing wonderful. Please put your mother on the phone. I don't know if that works. I don't know if they're together or if we have to leave a message or what.
Please leave a message. The sound of the
Find out.
Ziggy's muted.
Oh. Oh my god, no, sorry. I literally was like,
Oh my god, Aubrey!
Okay, sorry. Anyway, she, you tell her that you need to speak to her. She,
I mean, okay, yeah, she's not far off now, so I can go get her. I mean, we were sort of done talking for the day, but yeah. Is everything okay? Are you guys, how's it going?
Wonderful, and we are so proud of you.
Well, stop it, guys. You guys are so nice all the time. It worries me a little. Okay, here.
She goes quiet for a little bit before you hear Zinnia on the other side. She's, Etheria says this is Aubrey?
It is. And then I'm going to tell her the whole story, and I'm going to include the details about how I sent a letter, and I'll mention the fact that, like, I sent it and nobody else did, but I'll also mention what we've all spoken about now.
Okay. And you said, sorry, you are including all the details that were in the letter, yes?
I'm telling her that I sent a letter containing similar information that should arrive in a few days.
Okay. She, there's a pause, just double checking the information that she's hearing. Bromder is the problem. There's a situation in Blackstone, and you guys are. It wasn't your fault. That's like the gist of the entirety of it. Okay.
Yes.
And I should ask the group if I should ask her to take Bromda into custody or not. Because, believe it or not, what I did was for fear of my own life, and that fear still exists. Should I ask them to take him into custody or not? I leave the decision up to you.
I mean,
I think it's more
angry with you,
dangerous.
Aubrey, but I don't want you to die. Yes.
I believe there's a danger to the apprehension, but there is a danger to allowing him to remain free.
I'm worried it's
Okay, so I'll include that.
All right.
Oh wait, so were you saying more? Sorry, I thought you were done. I thought you were done. I thought you were done. I thought everyone was done. I keep going. Keep going.
What I'm worried about is if he gets captured and he can't check in anymore, Gul'dan's gonna get suspicious.
After that conversation with Gul'dan, it led me to believe that he does not necessarily care. Well, clearly he doesn't care for him as we thought he did, and necessarily they don't keep in contact that often.
That's true. All right, yeah, do that.
So what if they take him into custody and then just, I don't know, execute him?
Well, then I die, and you'll know.
Well, we're going to kindly ask them not to, so that way Aubrey doesn't die.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll include that part.
Okay, she pauses for a moment. She's right. I will get a hold of Lucius, and we'll set something up. How far has that information spread?
We don't believe that the information has spread in detail beyond a few people, as far as we are aware. 2 that we know of.
Don't tell her about the third and maybe the fourth that are both hags.
Yeah. Yeah, don't.
Yeah, I'm not. I didn't mention them.
Wait, hey, let's hear all the stupid shit we did. Let's just hold the other person accountable.
The hags.
Oh, right, the hags.
Yeah,
that's a different issue.
The Oakbloods.
Yeah, the hags. That's
Fuck.
The problem that we're gonna have to deal with.
Yeah, that's for later.
That's for later. I'll worry about that one later, guys. Fine.
I'm having so much fun. This is great. Okay. Anyway, she pauses for a moment. She's right. Well, if you are there and can do something about it, do so. I will get this sorted with Lucius. Where can we find the dwarf?
He will be at the Quill's Rest in 2 days. If you can find him before then, I suggest you apprehend him then. I can't give you anything more.
This is a matter of great import. Of course, I will keep you updated if anything changes on your end. I'm going to be keeping this stone for now. You need to let us know. If there is assistance that you need, we can attempt to send help your way, though I do not know how quickly it would arrive.
At this point, I don't even know what would help us.
Anything could probably help us.
Could I suggest to the group, perhaps? You might think my plan is crazy, but what if they send a few transports? What if we can get that done? We fought people and taken them down without killing them before. What if we ask them to send transports now? And then if we can get this done, they'll be here by the time we are finished. And perhaps we can end this without anybody dying. Perhaps. It's up to you all. But
I still don't see how you think we can get the two of them alone, incapacitate them, and get them teleported out of here to Hylar.
I don't suppose that they will be alone. I suppose that there will be many more people that we should need to fight. I also know that we have fought people with caution before. Now we have thrown that caution away at times. But when needed, we can restrain ourselves. My hope is that as many people we need to fight, we don't have to kill anybody, and we don't need to teleport them out. If we have Hyloraxus send transports, we can use good old-fashioned rope and put him on a cart out of here. One guarded. I'm not saying it's the best idea. Maybe you're right. Maybe I was wrong. But it's the only way forward I can see that protects us and protects the city. If anybody has a better idea, I'm open to hearing it.
I really think teleportation is probably better because
If
having
we
him.
can we do that?
Maybe ask Zany if there's Hyloraxus has a teleportation circle somewhere in Blackstone that we could use.
Okay, I'll ask her that.
She pauses. She's, if there was one of those set up already, we would likely, I mean, don't get me wrong, it would have been costly, but sent you there through it. Though, that isn't necessarily out of the question. What we could do is, I could send someone there. It will take them, albeit an amount of time that may be less than optimal, but they could set one up. You have to understand there are politics surrounding this. To have another country, another city, what have you, have free and direct, immediate access to another city is, well, frankly, can you imagine being the leader of a country and a potential enemies just showing up at your doorstep at any moment?
So we must discuss with the guild leaders. Inform them, at least, of a plan, and that we have the assistance of Hyloraxus to attempt to execute it. But we will need their support in allowing it to occur.
We'd probably need the Iron Vow on board as well.
Which means we will need proof and evidence.
Which we
of
have,
wrongdoing.
because we have the recording of him literally plotting to take over Blackstone.
Hey, hold on a minute. Hold on.
What's a recording?
We have an option. We don't need to. We don't need to. The tablet there. The teleportation tablet we were given. Oh, did nobody remember this?
No. No.
I forgot
from
about
the
that as well.
I don't remember it actually. What is it?
Yes.
It was what's Amelia's sister's name? I can't remember.
Shari.
Shari.
Yeah.
Shari gave us a teleportation tablet, and I can't remember the exact terms and conditions on it, but it was if you break this tablet, you all get teleported back here.
All of one person or to Shari?
To her, to Shari.
Yeah.
That's not
so
bad.
if we had the two guys tied up and we broke it, theoretically they come with us.
That's not bad.
So it would be better than getting them out of Blackstone.
I would like to point out that we are contemplating a kidnapping currently.
Yep.
Yes.
That's right.
Correctly pointed out, your Congo.
of a gang
Leader
leader.
of the Thieves Guild, eh?
We must look at the legal ramifications of the actions that we are committing, and if we do not have the support of the necessary authorities, we very well could become wanted fugitives to
I
the
agree.
Iron Vow for kidnapping.
Not wrong.
No, yes, I agree. We should get we should try to get the guilds on board with this first. Explain to the Iron Vow at the very least what's going on.
Yes, we could speak to Aeronaut and explain the situation. After
Maybe
he
leaving out a few
sees
details.
the conversation, then
Yeah. Yeah.
people aren't going to blindly give us their help unless we divulge.
Right, but we can't
something.
tell them the secrets we're trying to keep, right? We could tell them what they're after, but we can't tell them why they're after it.
Hmm. That's correct.
Okay.
Do you think it's worth Xenia reaching out to the guild members to give them a heads up? And be like, I heard you've got a bit of a problem. I've got some fixers in town that are going to come visit you very soon. You should trust them, type of thing.
That's even if they have that kind of rapport. I mean,
Which I don't know if they do, yeah.
Zinnia, what's your rapport with the Iron Vow?
We are on friendly terms. I mean, we don't speak much to the Vow. They are, our understanding is that is the equivalent to our military force, yes?
Peacekeepers, yes.
I think, Halgrim, if you can replay parts of that conversation, specifically the parts about threatening the both of us and plotting to take over the city, that should be enough to get the Iron Vow on board.
Okay. Yeah. What do we need from Xenia then? I mean, theoretically, I can get us out of Blackstone. Maybe she has some people waiting in South Shore for when that happens.
It could be a good idea. It's a lot closer. Everybody else?
Definitely better than what we were talking about.
Maybe ask for some platinum. Just like lots of platinum.
Yeah, Congo, see? Keel?
I assume this is good. Like, this plan you want to do, we do it after the fact that we got what we actually came here to get.
We would send message to Zinnia now to send people to South Shore. Then when we get what we need, we will hopefully execute the plan to send the people we need to send to South Shore to be taken by Zinnia's people.
Okay.
Oh boy.
We don't really have a choice.
There are a lot of moving pieces to this plan. But
I think we talked about this and before we did it.
I don't believe we can come up with a better plan than this. It is kind of insane, but it just
I'll be let her know the plan.
Okay, and I'll tell her to send some people to South Shore, and that we're going to do our best to capture the people who know and send them there, and they need to be kept in prison and not harmed.
Hey.
Oh, right. This can be arranged. It is convoluted, but what is politics if not that, huh? Right.
We basically just told the vice president of a country we're gonna go kidnap a guy and black bag him and teleport them across the country.
Pray for us.
I'm pretty sure that's what vice presidents do, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's
Oh my god.
I think that's accurate.
Are we
I
the
think
bad
that's accurate
guys?
to real life.
Guys, I'm starting to think that the Oak Bloods might be Venezuela.
That's
I was gonna say.
It's crazy.
Listen, Canadian, be quiet.
Listen, bro. Operation Take Maduro starts fucking now.
Holy fuck. Yes.
Holy fuck.
Guys, are we the bad guys?
Are we the baddies?
You guys are the CIA now. Congratulations.
We're actually about to black bag the fucking leader of the what?
He's
of
a bad
the most
guy. He's a
prominent-
bad
Joe,
guy.
it's
He's a bad guy.
it's even more. It's even more that because Aubrey just does things without telling anyone, and then we have to do contingency plans and black
Oh.
It's a guy. Okay, I'm spicing shit up. Right?
Holy fuck, man.
Throwing some spice into the mix.
Oh, Ziggy, this is where you edit the thumbnail where we're all wearing Men in Black sunglasses.
Yes.
The gang becomes CIA.
Yeah. You just kidnap Galdan, you fucking flash the Men in Black pen. He completely forgets he learned it from Bromdar.
I'll get that spell eventually.
yeah, modify memory or whatever.
Yeah, I'll get that eventually, man.
Oh, that'd be really helpful. Right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Level up.
Okay. Right.
Oh,
You tell Zinni the plan. She hears it out, and she, is saying that essentially, it can be done, but it needs to be done. Like if this goes wrong, and like Blackstone doesn't know about this happening, or if Blackstone rather finds out that this is happening without their involvement, well, that's that could be a problem. But yeah. Okay. She hears you and she's all right. Well, before you act on anything, just let me know beforehand. Keep me updated as often as possible. This should be okay. I would. You are all capable, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But of course, Your Eminence.
Sure. Yeah.
I say it more confidently than they do.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well, I suppose we'll speak soon then. Just quickly, I will have the stone, but I will. Etheria, she mentioned beforehand that she wants to speak a little bit more. So, a moment.
Okay.
Goes blank for a moment. Give me a second. Where's she at? Here, Etheria just.
Aubrey, are you there?
I'm here, child.
Hey, listen.
Hey.
I know that you guys are. It seems really intense over there. I wasn't really listening, but Zinnia seems. I've never seen her sweat, and she is. So, anyway, I just want to say I'm making a ton of new friends, and I've gotten really close to this one girl, super supportive. I don't know if she goes here, but she's like she's kind of like she looks like C does a little bit.
Oh.
Let's That's
Did she-
wonderful.
That's yes. Great.
Well,
I'm glad you're making so many friends.
yeah, I've been learning so many new spells. I've spoken with Cydia. I know some nature stuff now. I know a little bit of healing. A lot of really new powerful spells from the arcane eminence. He's really talented. What I wanted to say was I'm super excited for you guys to meet my friends and for me to show you all the new cool stuff I've learned because I not only can I charm people, but I could do way cooler stuff now too.
Next time you show us some of
Forward
your
to
spells,
seeing.
yes, do me a favor. Don't charm me.
Well, that's well, I don't have to do that anymore. I've been growing my hair out. You guys will see when you get back. I
Get
won't even.
Delphine next time.
What do you mean? Oh, the charm thing?
Charm Delphine next
I
time.
won't even need a spell next time.
What the fuck?
I can't wait to see.
Right. Okay, well, be safe, guys. Don't die. Okay. There we go.
God, I miss her.
Here we go. The sending stone goes quiet, and you are left to just you all again.
Where the fuck do I even
59
write
months,
this?
appreciate it. Thank you.
Hyzen Swag just subscribed.
Well, that's kind of
Almost
set in stone
there.
now.
So, we delve, well, before we delve into the mines, we
No.
speak to the vow. Halgrim, you speak to the vow.
No. What you just said, Aubrey, that's a good point.
What?
Maybe you need to delve into Gul'dan to find out who else he stole it.
Ah,
With your, mind stuff.
you know, if I push any further than what he's thinking about right at that moment, we run the risk of him knowing.
Aye, but we do it like when we've got him.
When we've got him, we ask him the question, and then I try to read his thoughts then, right in the moment.
I don't know, it's just a thought.
No, yes, it's a good idea. It's a good idea.
So, our next steps are to go to each guild leader and
Do you suppose-
inform them of our master plan. But we must wait and tell one of them last. Hold on. Yokaku's flipping through a little notebook that he pulled out of his fucking shell. I must find her name. One moment. I will find it. It is... No. I do not. Hold on. There is a woman.
Lady Mayana?
No.
What woman?
There is one of the guild leaders. She is likely in their pocket.
The guild leader?
Yes, wait. Bromuna. Which one is this? I do not remember.
She's the head of the class exchange.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh, yes, we knew that.
Mr. Shatterfoot informed us that she is likely getting a lot of money from the Oakbloods. If we inform her, she may be a leak.
Question. Do we need to speak to all of the guild leaders, or do we need to speak to simply the Iron Vow? They are the peacekeepers in the city. They are the military. If we get them on board, we know that at least a number of the other guilds are not happy with the situation with the Oakbloods. the Glass Exchange certainly, would not be on board with what we are doing. But if we can get the Iron Vow on board, do you think that would be enough?
I believe the more leaders we have on board, the more support we will garner from Aeronaut.
And the more potential leaks. We should be careful about who we inform.
This is true.
Perhaps I think we need the vow regardless. Perhaps we speak to them and then we can speak to Wessa again. I think that was his name. And get a better idea of which guilds in particular would be sympathetic. And maybe speak to only those, if we must.
We know this already.
We know.
Mayana and Vasmora distaste the Oakbloods. Boromuna likely is being paid from them and is in their pocket. And Aeronaut is a lawful abiding man. Without evidence, he will not act.
Is that all of the guilds?
No, wasn't there,
Well, there was a few more.
Varum is the head of the Anvil Assembly, and we were told that they might be willing to help or something like that. Like they'd be more willing to, I don't know, can't remember exactly.
Vasmora is the Deep Watch. Mayana is the House of Endless Twilight. Romuna is the Glass Exchange. And this leaves the Anvil Assembly. No. The Iron Vow. Wait. What is the Anvil Assembly? Who is... I do not recall which one is the Anvil Assembly. But I do have written down here that they are an unknown group in terms of their standing with the Oakbloods from what Wesser has told us. He does not know where they stand. That is everything I have. I can't tell you anymore. I'm sorry. I had to dig through those notes for that one, man. I was...
Okay, so where are we going first? What's the plan?
Vow first, I think. We need them on board above all else, right?
I do also want to let my house know.
Yes.
I agree, Aubrey, that we require the vow. I just think we should get support before we go to them.
Then that's a good point. Then I think we should speak to... We should at least make sure we're speaking to sympathetic ears, especially when it comes to this assembly.
We know Vasmora distastes the Oakbloods due to their desire to dig through her mines. We witnessed this firsthand. Mayana,
Yes.
I have no reason to believe she will not be sympathetic with our cause. These are the only two that I can say confidently will align with our goals and potentially weigh a positive input for Aeronaut.
Should we ask about the others? The head of this assembly?
I believe we can ask Mayana and Vasmora what they have heard, what they know. I think that is a viable avenue to follow.
I mean, you can ask. I don't know if she's going to tell you.
Maybe
Yes.
Vasmora.
Sorry.
Oh.
Although
you,
she
Ziggy.
did surprise me again, so, I mean, just because she dislikes me doesn't mean that she'll refuse to help.
Okay. In that case, I believe we start with Mayana.
All right, let's go.
Onward.
And
all right,
that is where we'll end this week's session.
Fucking hell, dude. That was spicy as fuck, guys. Holy
That
shit.
was spicy one.
That was spicy as fuck.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did press the red button.
Dude, I was, you sent me that letter or whatever, and I'm reading it. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Listen, bro.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
spicy, but I think, it's
Good.
It makes sense to him.
It seemed like, anyway, that Aubrey was arguing against going, like telling a Hyler access.
I don't know what happened in there because I must have gotten myself twisted because my intention from the beginning was to have Aubrey on board with, like, he was arguing from the beginning to tell them. So I must have really fucking misunderstood something in there.
That's why I got quiet, because I was like, wait, am I getting Mandela affected?
That's why I was so confused.
Listen,
That's why
I
you
must
called
have
me
really-
so fucking crazy. I was sitting there like, arguing that we tell Hyler access the entire time. You've been saying no, and then you
Listen,
just
I
told us that you told
I don't know
them.
what got
Why
twisted
are we
there.
arguing right now?
I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I don't know how I got that twisted because I've always been on board. I've always been in favor of telling
I was sitting here, I was like, why is Aubrey gaslighting these motherfuckers right now?
I think I might have gaslit myself,
Yeah,
bro.
I think you
to be
did.
honest.
I think you did.
I'm so glad that I'm not fucking insane and that we were all arguing.
No,
we
I
were
realized
arguing in the same
I
direction
realized
the
at some
entire
point.
time.
I realized at some point in the middle of that I had severely misunderstood some part of a conversation, but I had committed too hard at that point, and I couldn't just back out.
Holy fuck, dude.